Welcome to our first battle report. We're going to play mission 32, Sweep and Clear, on this table. This is the one where you deploy on table quarters, and there's a 9-inch ring in the center where you can't deploy. In today's battle report, we're going to do 1,000 Suns versus Blood Angels. So let's take a look at the list. Okay, and here we have the 1,000 Suns list. This is 1 battalion, Cult of Duplicity. For HQs, we have an Exalted Sorcerer on a Disc of Tzeentch. He's my Warlord, and he's got the Master Misinformator Warlord trait, which lets him redeploy up to 3 units. It's D3 units. And he's got a relic, the Umbralific Crystal, once in the command phase. Once per game in the command phase, I can choose a unit within 6, and I can pick them up and then deep strike them somewhere else. For spells, he's going to have Temporal Surge, which is like Warp Time, and Doombolt, which is flat 3 mortal wounds. Moving on over here to our second headquarters unit, we've got another Exalted Sorcerer. I spent 2 command points, one to give him a Warlord trait and one to give him a relic. So he's got the Warlord trait Aether Stride, which gives him an extra 3 inches to his move, so he has a movement of 9 inches. And he counts as flying when he moves. In addition, his relic is the Helm of the Demon's Eye, which lets him get command points when my opponent uses stratagems on a roll of a 5-up. For spells, he's got Temporal Surge and Perplex. Temporal Surge again is like Warp Time, and Perplex allows me to pick an enemy unit within 24 or within 18. I'll check the range on that. And they cannot shoot beyond 24 inches. For troops, we've got 3 units of Rubric Marines, 3 5-man units. They're all identical, so they all have an Aspiring Sorcerer with an Infernal Bolt Pistol, a Soul Reaper Cannon, and for their spells, they're going to have the Glamour of Tzeentch, which is -1 to hit. So we've got 3 units of those. We've got a unit of 10 Flamer Rubrics, and these guys all have Warp Flamers, and the Aspiring Sorcerer has a Warp Flame Pistol. And for their spell, they have Pirate Flux, which gives them +1 strength to their flamers. So they'll be strength 5, AP -2, 12-inch range, and all that. Okay, in elites, we've got 6 elite slots. We've got 3 units of 5 Scarab Occult Terminators. These guys are all identical, so all the units are identical. Each unit has one guy that has a Hellfire Missile Rack and a Soul Reaper Cannon. And they all have the same spell, which is Weaver of Fates, and that's the 4-up invul save. We've got 3 Hellbrutes in the elite slot. Again, all identical, so they all have Hellbrute Plasma Cannons, which are damage 3, strength 8, and they automatically have the mortal wounds on hit rolls of 1. But if they're wounded, then they can re-roll their wound rolls. So the idea there is that if they wound themselves, if they hurt themselves in the hit phase, then they can reroll wounds. They also have the Inferno Combi Bolters and the Hellbrute Fist. So these are 120 points a pop. I think they're pretty good value. And then last, we've got a heavy support. We've got a Mutalith Vortex Beast.
All right, here we have the Blood Angels. So first we have a Chapter Master. He's got 2 Warlord traits. One is Soul Warden. The other is the Artisan of War. So he's got a Mastercrafted Relic Blade. He's got a Storm Shield Jump Pack. His other Warlord trait is, excuse me, that was his relic. His other Warlord trait is Imperium Sword. We've got a Librarian. He's got the Psychic Mastery Warlord trait, so he knows 3 spells: Null Zone, Might of Heroes, and Psychic Fortress. He has an Inferno Pistol. We have a Sanguinary Priest. He's got a Warlord trait, Selfless Healer, and he's got a relic, which is the Armor Indomitus. Just a bolt pistol and chainsword on him. Then we have 2 Intercessor squads, one of which has a Power Fist, because I had a few extra points. A Tactical squad with a Grav Cannon. Then we've got then we've got a unit of Blade Guard Vets, 4-man. 2 units of 5 Death Company Marines. They just have bolt pistol, even though they have bolters. Bolt pistol and chainsword. 2 units of Sanguinary Guard with Inferno pistols. And a single unit of Vanguard Vets. They all have a Storm Shield and chainswords, except the Sergeant has a Relic Blade. Then we've got 3 Plasma Inceptors and a Whirlwind with the Vengeance Launcher. Let's just put a little fight last. And 8 command points. It's 2,000 points on the nose.
So today we're playing Sweep and Clear. The primary objective is take and hold. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more. I need to add this in here. I have 10 command points to start. For Blood Angel secondary, we've got Direct Assault, Stranglehold, and Oath of Moment. And for the Thousand Suns, we've got Wrath of Magnus, because he has a Librarian, Engage on All Fronts, and Psychic Interrogation. Alright everybody, this is after deployment. Here is the Thousand Suns deployment. We've got our 2 Hellbrutes here, holding this objective. We've got some rubrics and stuff. Now, I was thinking about him doing Forlorn Fury with the Death Company, and if it turns out if he deploys right on the edge, Forlorn Fury's 12, moves 12, and charges, he can get to about right here. So what I did was I went ahead and put a unit of 10 Flamers right there to act as an Overwatch screen. Now, and I don't think these guys are going to be in too much danger from any shooting. He doesn't really have a lot of shooting elements in his list. So I feel pretty safe in that. The Mutalith Vortex Beast is positioned over here. I kind of wanted him behind this obscuring. Oh, and we need to talk about terrain. But I wasn't too concerned about his explosion. For those of you who don't know, Mutaliths explode on force. But I wasn't too concerned. I don't think he's going to die in the first turn. Like I said, the Blood Angels don't have a lot of shooting. And that should let him advance up the board and be a nuisance. And I've got some additional units over here to try and go and claim that objective over there. We've got the Blade Guard veterans here. We've got the Death Company there. Basically, all the assault elements are making use of this obscuring terrain. And guys, what we've decided to do is this plexiglass delineates the border of the terrain, so the whole thing counts as ruins. So as long as you're behind the plexiglass border, you are behind obscuring terrain. You can't be seen. So he's making good use of that. And then over here, some more assault elements, getting ready to move over there into that quarter. We've got the Whirlwind here and the tactical squad here in the ruins. So the way we've decided to do this, all these ruins, they're just ruins, so they've got obscuring, light cover, heavy cover, defensible. These craters, there's 1 crater in each corner. We're going to give them dents so that they're -1 to hit if you're trying to shoot into them or through them, and they're difficult ground as well. Okay, so any words, Brett, before we...
I'm just hiding and going to try to weather the storm of psychic energy that's going to be coming my way. I have to be sneaky and creep through the ruins, but that's the way the Blood Angels play these days.
You don't sound too happy about that.
Well, you know, we have some thoughts. Okay. Let's just say the glory days are over.
All right, everybody. We will come back at the end of movement phase, turn 1. Actually, should we do the roll-off on camera?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I'm going to use big dice so you can read it.
Okay, let me get a dice over here. All right.
A 2!
Roll the 2. Guys, this is important because I rolled a 4. So what that means is I am going to spend 2 CP for... So I've got Master Misinformator, which means my Warlord trait allows me to redeploy D3 Cult units. So let's see how many that is. 1, so I can redeploy 1 unit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Rubric squad, and I'm going to spend 2 CP and do Risen Rubrici, and then they can forward deploy. So I'll just do that now, and they're gonna redeploy over here by this objective to start. Okay, we'll come back at the end of Thousand Suns movement phase 1. All right, here we are after Thousand Suns turn 1 movement. So some highlights. We went ahead and moved up the shield of flamers. So that we could move the character up, and the reason we did that, guys, is because one of my secondaries is psychic interrogation, and he needed to be within 24 inches of one of these, and so he's within 24 inches of that character, the sanguinary priest there. Now he doesn't have line of sight, but I'm planning to use a Kabbalistic ritual to get line of sight from this unit. So this was the unit that did Risen Rubrici. So he's in the ruin, so he can draw line of sight, and just in there he can actually see that priest. The range doesn't matter from him as long as he can see. We advanced the Mutalith Vortex Beast. We want him to be a nuisance as soon as possible. And just some minor movement with these other things. We did move the Hellbrute and this unit to the side just to get engaged on all fronts, so we're on 3 fronts there. That's pretty much the movement, so we're going to come back once I have a plan for the psychic phase. So for our psychic phase, we're going to start first of all with our Kabbalistic ritual. So for my army right now, I get 12 Kabbalistic ritual points. And we're going to start by using the first one, which is Warp Sight. And we're going to use that on this guy, or he's going to use it, so the use goes on him. And that's going to let him use this guy as a line of sight to get my psychic interrogation. I think it's Warp Charge 4. So, and Thousand Suns get +1 to cast. So that is caught.
It's a 1.
That would have been
could be a problem.
That would have been a peril.
Let's see a 1.
Okay, so it's a 5 total. It's 4 on the dice, which leads to a 5.
Okay.
And I think you're out of range to deny.
I can only deny that guy.
Because you're over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to give me my victory points. That's
okay.
Nice. And then we're going to cast Pirate Flux here onto them, so their flamers all get +1 strength.
Mm.
So that's Warp Charge value 5, and that's going to go off on a 9.
Okay.
So their flamers are buffed up in terms of strength. This Rubric squad is going to cast Weaver of Fates, or Glamour of Tzeentch. One of these squads, I'll have to check which one, but they both are going to cast a combination of Weaver of Fates and Glamour of Tzeentch here on the Mutalith. And the reason why I'm doing that, guys, is because the Mutalith right now, he's in a difficult place to support. I would have to, this ruin is kind of blocking the rest of my army from supporting the Mutalith. So I'm going to put Psychic Powers here. My other thought was maybe I could do the 4-up invul and the -1 to hit over here. But if he decides to come over here, I've got like all this army stuff that can support those guys. So the support goes over here.
Which squad is casting?
So we're going to cast from here.
Okay, so this one I can try and dispel.
And we're going to cast Glamour. So
okay.
We need a 7. And that is 9.
I'm going to try and dispel. I get +1 also because of my... And I roll 7 also, which means... Or I roll a 7, so no.
So nope.
So he's -1 to hit?
Yep. Okay, so in the Thousand Suns shooting phase, we're going to start with the Mutalith Vortex Beast. He's at full profile, so he can use 2 of his powers. And what we're going to do is we're going to use Immaterial Flare. Select one enemy unit within 18 inches invisible. So we're going to choose this Death Company unit. You can see that. And I roll 1 die for each model in that unit, and on a 6 they take a mortal wound. So there's 5 in the unit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 5. Okay, so no mortal wounds. And for his second one, he's going to do Turbulent Discharge. Same deal, I pick a unit with an 18, however I roll 1 die. On a 2 through 4 it does D3 mortal wounds, and on a 5 or 6 it does flat 3. So 2 through 4,
That's a 2.
so D3, and it's 2 mortal
Okay,
wounds.
I'm going to, they actually have a 5-up, feel no pain, because of the Soul Warden from my Warlord. So we'll see if we can ignore a couple. And hey,
Ignore
look at
them
that,
both.
we ignore them both.
Ignore both.
We're off to a good start.
That's nice. So we're gonna shoot from this rubric squad into this intercessory squad over here with the power fist. We'll start with the bolters. Just some little fire here. We're hitting on 3s. Oh, that's nice.
3 hits.
And we're wounding on 4s.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay.
Minus
these are
2?
-2. Yep.
Okay,
One
so I need
damage.
5s, which I don't get a single one. So that's going to kill 1 guy
And a half.
and a half.
Yep. And then we've got the Soul Reaper cannon. So this is heavy 5, but they ignore the movement penalty for heavy. So 5 shots, hitting on 3s. 4 hits. And strength 6, so we're winning on 3s. Oh
4
my
more.
God.
Goodness.
So that's -3 AP this time.
Minus 3. I don't like that. And again, I fail them all.
Okay, so a total of 7 wounds, 3.5 guys dead, and that's
Okay.
And that's it for the shooting phase.
I'm just going to take a quick morale test for those guys if I can get my finger out of the frame. There we go. It's a 5. 5 plus.
You know, it's only 1 die.
Sorry. It's a 2.
2 plus 3, 5, well within 8.
Okay, so now we're going to report the points. Okay, so we had to move out. So he managed to kill 3.5 guys from this squad. So we advanced them up to here. The jump pack units came out. We have some kind of long charges over here. And my librarian advanced to here to try and give him a taste of his own medicine, smite-wise. This unit of...
You're already gonna. I'm not gonna get Wrath of Magnus now.
Good, for 1 turn.
Yeah.
So this squad just hopped in so they could see. This squad moved out of the crater, and this doesn't really need to be hidden anymore, so it's going to drive up here and hold that objective, hopefully. Some of these guys are in range of the Mutoliths. We'll pop some shots. The Death Company that were here tried to make it across and did not. Rolled a 1 on their advance. And since I need someone to hold the middle anyway for my secondaries, I just decided to leave them there, and they're going to die. But they'll earn me some points. These units with storm shields moved into the ruin to hopefully help them out a little bit against these flamers, which are definitely coming. He is going to have to move up a little bit closer. So these Sanguinary Guard got the Chapter Master and Sanguinary Priest buff, so they're very angry. We have a 6-inch charge to here. Take them off that objective. And that is it. We're going to see how it goes. In the shooting phase, I have very little shooting. Some pistols, maybe. These guys have Inferno pistols that are completely out of range. Some bolters over there, which I probably won't even shoot because he'll pull models. And the Whirlwind, which is just going to shoot because there's no one to really make fight last. I don't think he's going to do any interrupting. And that is it.
All right. Well, we'll come back when we are ready to do the shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
Phase.
Psychic phase. We have 2 powers. We can cast. 2 powers. So we're going to start. He's going to cast Psychic Fortress, which is the bubble around himself. Goes off on a 6. He gets +1 to cast. That is a 6. Okay. Actually, a 7. Would you like to dispel?
Yeah, I have plenty of dispels. I might as well. So we'll dispel from the Terminators.
Got it.
It's a 9, so no Psychic Fortress.
And then we'll smite.
Okay.
It's a 9.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
You have +1 to cast, eh?
I do.
Okay, well, here we go.
It's a cheap library.
Nope. Okay, smite goes through.
Okay, let's see that big D3. 1.
1.
And
right.
I think you're this guy's closest. Oh, but you already have a model with a wound.
It's not a... It's a unit, man.
I'm hoping.
All right, so that's going to kill this guy.
Okay. Shooting phase. With these 2 intercessors that advanced, they're going to go ahead and shoot some assault bolters into the Rubrici. They're -1 hit currently, so that's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s, 3 wounds, and there's no AP.
No AP, damage 1, so I get all his dust. My saves are 2-up saves.
Failed one.
Failed 1. So one guy will take a wound, and I'm going to put it on that guy.
Okay, I have 5 bolt pistols from the Death Company. There's 4 hits and 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. Same deal. We're good.
The reason why I'm shooting is I measured, and he can actually lose a model and not shorten the charge. And so that's why we're going ahead and shooting. And that's it for the shooting over here. So we're going to move quickly over to this grab gun. It's going to shoot these flamer guys. They moved. It's a heavy weapon, so we're hitting on force.
Grab guns.
One shot. One hit, rather. Hitting on a 3. It's a wound. -3, -4.
Okay, so that's going to force me on my invul. So that's a 5-up invul save. Failed it, and that's damage 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's going to kill a dude. Let's pull off this guy.
Okay, quickly moving on to the whirlwind, which is also going to shoot him.
Okay.
So it's 2d3 shots.
This is a strength 7 profile.
Strength 7, so that's 3. The big 3. Hitting on 3s. Only 1 hit. And wounding on 3s. That's a wound. It's -1, and it's damage 2.
So this will be a 4-up save.
Actually, it's -2. Sorry.
Okay.
But you made it
5
anyway.
save. So we're good.
You do not care.
Invuls.
And we have 4 assault intercessors, or
Auto bolt
intercessors
rifles.
with auto bolt rifles, and they're going to shoot him. They also advanced, so they're hitting on 4s, and I assume they're wounding on 5s. It's up to 7.
They are. Yeah.
It's up to 7. Yep.
That's right.
Okay, so no wounds. And last but not least, we have the 4 heavy bolt pistols from the Blade Guard vets shooting into the flamer rubrics also. So they're hitting on 3s. They're only rerolling 1s, so that's a miss. Wounding on 4s, 2 wounds at -1.
Okay.
Also
So
1 damage.
These are 3-up saves because of all his dust. 1 damage.
1 damage. And that is it for the shooting phase. Very impressive.
Well, you're Blood Angels.
Yep, so we're going to come back quickly in the charge phase.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just inside 8, and I get +1 to charge. So, a 6 on the dice. We'll roll in this crater right here. Okay, 9. Actually, a 10. This is plenty. You want to film me moving in?
No.
Moving quickly on. So he's with the inside 6, so that is a 5-inch charge with the Death Company. Of course.
Double ones.
We're going to spend a CP.
Okay. So you're down to 8.
Down to 8. There we go. There we
Okay.
go. That's a 9.
Do I get the CP for the Demon's Eye Helm? That's cocked. Let's try again. No. Okay.
All right, we will. We'll go ahead and roll with the. We will not roll with the Sanguinius Guard. They'll stay right there.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this combat over here because it seems like it's the most fun for me. These guys have been given the Chapter Master full rerolls, and they've also been put in the Assault Doctrine. So they're rocking 5 attacks each. They're hitting on 3s, rerolling everything. 25 attacks.
Okay.
Here we go. So we'll pick out our misses and roll them in the tray.
You can roll them in the crater.
In the crater, I mean, yeah. Did I miss any? Okay.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, we dropped 2.
These guys are gonna die. And your Encarmine swords are damage 2, right?
Yep, and we're strength 5 and +1 to wound, which means we're winning on 2s. And we're AP -4.
Well, goodbye, Rubric Marine.
Should sting a little. Oop, a lot of 1s and 2s. But the 2s still do it. Baby transhuman is something we can talk about later. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, I'm disappointed.
15 wounds. All right, here's 6. Well, I actually saved 3 of them. So 3 are going to die. Here's another 6. Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
Okay, let's move. We'll remove those here in a second. Let's move swiftly on.
I'm going to spend the CP here for Death to Heretics. That gives me rerolls. Oh, do we want to start over?
No, you're fine.
Okay. It gives me rerolls against Heretic Astartes. Reroll all hits. So right now these guys are rocking 5 attacks each because they have chain swords. But they're only -1 and damage 1, so he's going to get 3 up saves.
That's good. Thank goodness.
So we'll see how we do. Let's see if the armor save him. He did roll well. I'm going to move this crater aside for a moment.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything. Not too bad. And these will be wounding on 3s. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 again.
Okay, let me get some dice. All right, I've got 15 dice. We're saving on 3-ups. Here we go. So it's going to be 1, 2 dead. Okay, we're just going to pull. Well, I guess I could pile in. We're going to pile in here, so we're going to pull these guys out. Okay. That's all the attacks you're going to make, right?
That's all the attacks I have.
Now, are these guys objective secured?
They're not.
Okay, so I'm actually still holding this objective.
You are, and you don't take morale checks, right?
No. Nope. Because my guys are basically golems.
Yep.
They don't do anything.
Yeah, so there was nothing else I could do because these objective secure guys advanced. They would have not even been in charge range.
Mm-hmm.
So that is unfortunate for me. I'm still going to hold.
You're going to hold 3,
objectives.
yeah, but I'm going to get 10 primaries, which is all I can hope for. All right, well, let's see. So 2 guys here. I'm just going to go ahead and roll these attacks. They're going to go in. The staff, the aspiring sorcerer gets 3 staff attacks. He hits on 3s. So he got 2 hits. And he has strength 7, so he's going to win on 3s. I'll re-roll it. So 2 wounds, -1 AP.
-1, so I'll save on 4s. Save them both.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay. He's got 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, strength 4, 1 wound, no AP.
On a 3, can't make a 3, so let's try and turn it into a 6 with the feel no pain. Nope. Take a wound on death.
1 wound over there, and the guys over there are all dead. So no morale checks here, and that's going to be the end. Let's just do your score.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So direct assault, I get 3 for holding the middle objective. I currently hold the middle.
Yeah.
I have 3 objectives right now, and that's more than him. So I get 3 for stranglehold. I get 2 for being in the middle for Oath of Moment. I get 1 more for not failing a morale check. I haven't killed any characters or monsters. So looking pretty good.
All right, let's see how the Thousand Suns reply in Thousand Suns movement phase. Turn 2, yep.
Okay, we're going to rumble now. Movement phase is over.
Yeah. So we're in the psychic phase, but let me kind of describe what I did in my movement phase. This was a pretty obvious move, so he went in. Now the Hellbrute's going to come in, possibly blow some up. Definitely try to make the charge so I can hold that objective. I moved some of the Hellbrutes out this way. This one so he could get line of sight over there. And then this one moved out so that he can help support that Hellbrute. I'm not super confident in the Hellbrute's ability to kill all those. If he spikes his saves, because they're on 5-ups. They go 2 up and then -3 is a 5-up. So if you spike your saves and I whiff or whatever, then that's going to be horrible. So just an insurance policy there. We advanced these Flamer rubrics up so that they're in range. They're probably going to go after the Vanguard unit so that I don't have to deal with Transhuman. And that's a more mobile unit anyway. It's okay to advance them because they're assault weapons, so I'm not too concerned about that. The Mutalith moved up. He's trying to make a nuisance of himself. He's going to eventually make a charge over here into these guys. I think he'll wipe the Death Guard or the Death Company out. These Terminators are continuing their plod forward. I advanced one of the Exalted Sorcerers up this way. He's going to cast Temporal Surge. We're going to try to warp time them a little bit closer. These guys fell back. There's really no reason for Rubric Marines to stay in combat with Death Company. So we fell back, and that means he's not going to get to cast anything. But that's okay, because that means he's going to have to dedicate his resources to removing this squad in his turn instead of in my turn. So that's that. And then we deep struck this unit of Terminators, and the idea behind that was if we can really crush this flank, so if we can wipe this out, bring these guys in, charge, or whatever, and I can stabilize this flank, that's going to mean that I can pretty much forget about this objective. I can just have these guys sit on it, and then we can teleport out with the duplicity and be somewhere else. So we're really going hard on this flank and just trying to stabilize it so that the Blood Angels don't have a presence over here. Anyway, so Psychic Phase. So we're going to start with the Kabbalistic ritual points. So I've got a total of 12 Kabbalistic ritual points. I lost one because he killed a unit of Rubric Marines, but I deep struck these guys, so I still have 12. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cast Temporal Surge here on these Terminators. So they're going to move again. I think it's Warp Charge 7, but a 10 will get it off, so that's a 9.
Am I within 24 of you?
Oh yeah, definitely. And so
I
just rolled a 9.
Okay,
right now,
we're going to give it a whirl.
Plus 1 is a 10.
Oh, he's using the big dice too. I feel
Yeah,
intimidated.
1,000
So I need to roll a 10. I would rather keep those guys away. And I don't have anything else to cast, so I fail. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so I'll move those guys again here in a second. His other power is the Perplex, which stops you from shooting more than 24 inches away, so that's not really useful. I think he's just going to try to throw out a Smite, which he can do right here. So he can not see. He'll just try to smite these guys. So, number 5, and it's a Super Smite.
Oh, that's not good.
And it's a Perils. Yeah, we're just gonna take the Perils, I think.
Okay.
So this is mortal wounds to me. 1.
One mortal.
D6 mortal wounds to you.
Let's see that one.
5.
5, and that's on this unit of Death Company here?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
We need some Wrath of Magnus points. So
Feel no pains. Make 1. So
2 Death Company.
2 Death Company die. That guy's dead. That guy's dead, and that guy gets a wound. Okay.
Okay, and that's him. These guys have Weaver of Fates. Yeah, they have Weaver of Fates. They're going to cast it on the Mutalith Vortex Beast. Now that he's more in the middle, he has to deal with him more. So this is a 4-up invul, and that's going to go off on an 8.
I have one more deny. What does this unit of Terminators here have?
So they have Smite, and they have the same +1 save, which
Okay.
we can't repeat. So it's basically Smite.
I'm going to try and stop this one. See if we can make Mutalith. Oh, I do not stop it. I match it.
Match it. Okay, so I'm going to use this little token so I don't forget.
Okay. +1
Invul.
invul.
Save. So, or 4-up invul. It's not +1 anymore. That's what it was in old code. Now it's just 4-up. Okay, so that handles them. We're going to go over here. We're going to cast Smite. From this sorcerer, the closest is the Intercessor unit, I think.
I think probably.
That's a little over 10. That's under 10. So yeah, Intercessor unit. So I need a 6 to cast this. And that is a
10.
9, 10.
Okay, I'm out of deny, so go for it.
D3. 2.
Just the Sergeant survives on 1 wound.
Okay. Can't cast here. We're going to spend 3 CPs. Or not CPs. Whoa, that's 3. They are CP, but they're Cabal points.
Yep.
So not CPs, command points. We're going to spend 3 to have these guys do a psychic action to get a
Command point.
So I just need a 3. Okay, so
That goes easily.
so I
Takes you up to 10.
Yep, 10. Then we're going to cast from this sorcerer. He's going to do Psychic Interrogation onto your guy to get some victory points.
Okay.
So I think I need a 4, a 7, that's an 8. That'll do. So I get 3 victory points there. We're going to do Peric Flex to increase the strength on the flamers.
Okay. That goes?
That goes on an 8, so that's good. We're going to cast from here some Smitage. And I think their closest unit is actually
the Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah, the Sanguinary Guard.
Mm-hmm.
So that's under 11, and that's over 11. So go into the Sanguinary Guard. I need a 7. That is no
Perils.
That's a peril. So now I will CP reroll this.
Okay. Uh-oh, another super smite.
Peril's the other way, but it's a super smite. Okay.
Wounds on yourself?
Wounds on myself. 1.
Oh, I feel a 6. This is not going to be good.
So I'm going to pass it off to the squad. I can do that. And then here's mortal wounds on the Sanguinary Guard. 1.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and for the rest of the Kabbalistic Ritual, I think I didn't really need any more Kabbalistic Ritual points. I guess I could have done more mortal wounds. You know what?
You want to use it on that?
Maybe that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Another D3?
No, because I have to declare it when it's manifested, but before... I have to declare it before, and then if it does mortal wounds, it does an extra D3, so I didn't declare. But what I can do is I can use a CP, because he did a psychic action, and for a CP he can cast a spell. So if he casts Doombolt, which is what I would want to cast now instead of Smite, because it's easier to cast, and then I can use 4 Kabbalistic Ritual points for an extra D3.
Okay.
So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use an extra CP, so I've used 2 CPs in the psychic phase. And he's going to cast Doombolt, which has to target the closest, so it'll target these guys. But I'm just trying to get Wrath of Magnus points at this point. So Doombolt is a 5, and I am going to spend the Malefic, the extra D3.
Okay.
So I need a 5.
Perils! Oh, that feels good. I got to tell you. How does that make you feel, Josh? Hold on. I'm zooming in for a close. Here's your close-up.
Not great. Not great.
Feels good to me.
So I will spend an additional CP to just ignore the perils, but that
okay.
Sucks.
So you spent 3 CP.
Yeah.
And you earned 1.
And I earned 1.
So you're down to 8.
I'm down to 8. Yeah. And that is the end of the psychic phase, and we'll come back in the shooting.
Okay.
All right, 1,000 Suns shooting phase. Here we go. We're going to start here. We're going to put the Soul Reaper cannon and the missiles into these Sanguinary Guard. We're going to put 2 combi bolters. Actually, we're going to put all the combi bolters into this. We're not leaving anything up to chance. So let's do the combi bolters. So they get 4 shots per. That's 16 shots. I'm now
a little overkill, don't you think?
Yeah, well, you never
For
know.
1 intercessor with 1 wound? Okay.
Yeah. This is probably a mistake. But I've got more stuff shooting at them anyway.
True.
So here we go. This is the combi bolters, and
they all hit but 1, 2.
For 2. Nice.
Pretty good.
Force to wound. Well, you've got 7 minus 2.
Okay. 7 at -2. I like the click clack. Oh, it's very close, but no cigar.
So that's why you do overkill.
No cigar. All right, so that's those guys dead.
Okay, so now we've got the
Missiles.
The Soul Reaper cannon and the missiles. So 5 shots from the Soul Reaper cannon into the Sanguinary Guard. And guys, I am in the crater, so I'm not affected by the -1. Okay, so we've got 4 hits. We're strength 6, so 3s. And that's 3 wounds at -3. So
3 at -3. So 5 up for me. Okay, damage.
It's damage 1.
Okay, so I lose 1 Sanguinary Guard. Okay.
And then the missiles, so it's heavy 2. So 2 shots, 1 hit. Strength 8.
Do they ignore the heavy penalty, right?
Yeah, they ignore the heavy penalty. The strength 8, so 2 to wound. 1 wound at -2.
-2.
And you're fine.
Baller.
And you're fine. Okay. Let's move swiftly on here. The only things that can see are these three guys, and they're going to shoot into those Sanguinary Guard over there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to put everything into the Sanguinary Guard. So we've got another Soul Reaper King.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. These guys are re-rolling once because the Exalted Sorcerer is right there. Doesn't matter. Strength 6, 3 strings, 2 wounds. -3.
-3. I'm
Saving
good.
Both. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Okay, the Hellfire Missile Axe. 2 hits, 2 wounds.
Nice.
Well, this is not going
That's
away.
3 snake eyes you've rolled in the course of this turn. I have a feeling you're going to be getting hot soon.
Maybe.
And what about the
Storm Bolters, or the Combi Bolters?
Yeah.
The Infernal Combi Bolters. I've got...
No, these are going into the Death Company?
No. It's all into that.
Okay.
The Death Company, I'm hoping to get them on the charge. That's the plan.
No, those Death Company. Didn't you have 2 guys? You have 2 guys that are shooting over there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 guys are shooting over there, but these are the Combi Bolters into the
Okay.
charge. So we got 8 shots
Mm-hmm.
into the Sanguinary Guard.
Rerolling ones.
1.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 hits and wounding on force. 2 wounds -2.
Okay, takes a wound.
Yep. Okay, and then the other 2 into the Death Company over there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Let me see. Do I want to play? Yeah, I'm going to spend whatever it is. I think it might be 2 for to give him a 5-up. Feeling pain. Improve it to a 5-up.
Okay. Well,
I think it's 2.
let's see what that does. Okay, we can reroll the 1. Yikes.
Lots of misses there.
And forced wound. Okay, we got 3 wounds and -2. You got 5. You are spending the CPU?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so 5
I think it's 2.
We'll check it after.
Maybe it's 1. It might be 1, depending on the squad size. So first 5-ups, which we did not make, and then 5-ups again to ignore. Yeah, that was CP well spent.
Nice. 2.5. Okay. We'll do the Mutilith Vortex Beast.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna do. He picks a unit within 18. He's gonna pick the Death Company on a, and then on a 2, 3, or 4 he does D3, and on 5 or 6 he does 3. It's a 5 or 6, so 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. Let's see if I can ignore any of these. I ignore 1. That kills a guy. Another guy.
And this is a little bit of a messed up sequence because what I should have done is I should have used his power first, where he rolls the number of dice against the models. But that's
Go ahead. Roll 4.
No, it's okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just roll 3, and then 6s do mortal wounds. Okay, so no mortal wounds. He wants to get into combat anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving along, we've got the Flamers. So we're going to put all these Flamers into the Vanguard Veterans.
Okay.
And that is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, and the Sergeant has a Warflame pistol. So 8d6.
Is the pistol a different strength?
Strength 3.
Oh, okay.
Which goes up to Strength 4 because of this spell.
Oh, there's a couple 6s there.
That's powerful.
3 6s. No bueno.
So that's 18, 27, plus 6 more is 33.
Jeez.
Let me get the dice here.
Stand by.
Yeah.
We use small dice because we like to throw batches of them.
Yeah, that's right.
So the large dice in this case are the pistol.
Yeah, so I rolled the Warplane pistol off camera. I got 5 hits.
So that's 38 dice.
38 dice. We are strength 5, so we're wounding on 3s with the Flamers, and then the Warplane pistol is strength 4, so he's wounding on 4s. Okay, let's see.
It's looking pretty good.
Well, I don't know. It's like average, maybe. I don't know. Maybe an above average amount of. I mean, look at that though. 4 from the Warflame pistol.
Yeah.
Through. So that's good. All right.
No,
you've got
no. It's all about perspective. It's not good at all.
16, 24 save.
Okay, so
these are all -2.
that's just about statistically accurate. So I'm going to grab a handful. And I'm saving on 3s. And then I'm going to grab my second handful. I can already see several 1s and 2s. Oh, it's not good. So
Whatever, you should, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all dead.
Now, does your sanguinary priest give a feel no pain?
He does. He does. So that was just enough. So we're going to see if we could save a guy. All right.
That was all the dice?
That was all the dice. And they're all the same, so I could roll them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So 6s.
You saved
I save a guy. Right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we'll save the sergeant. All right. So he's dead. I mean, everybody's dead except the sergeant. Pick him out of there.
Yep.
That was pretty painful.
We'll put this squad firing into that.
Mm-hmm.
We did move, so we're not
And you're firing into the
into the same squad.
same squad?
Vanguard.
Okay. Let me get my dice out of the way.
Yeah. So we've got, if you want to record this, we've got 5. These are the Soul Reaper Cannon. Everything's going into that Vanguard squad. Right? So hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s because we're at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 3 wounds. These are -3 with the
So,
Soul Reaper.
takes me to a 4 up. Okay, he's dead. Oh, wait. Feel no pain? Yep, he's dead.
Okay, so that kills that, and the rest of the shots are wasted. Okay, and then we go. So we're going to go to this Hellbrute. He's going to shoot his Hellbrute plasma cannon into the Blade Guard veterans.
Okay.
So it's D3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 shots. He hits on 2s.
It's on 2s.
Just kidding. It's 3s. He hits on 3s. Okay, and this is kind of what I wanted. So he got 1 hit and 1 miss.
1 mortal wound.
It's
yep.
a mortal wound to himself. So that puts him down. He goes from 8 wounds to 7 wounds on him. But now he is crazed, which means perfect.
He's crazed, which means
he can reroll once to wound now, all the time. So we are strength 8. We're wounding you on 2s.
3s. Oh wait, no, I am. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm only toughness 4.
So we're wounding you on 2s, and we reroll 1s. Okay, so that's a wound, and it's -3. And,
Okay.
it's flat 3 damage.
It's flat 3.
Yeah, the Hellbrute plasma is flat 3 damage.
I don't want to play anymore. 4 up.
You roll a 3.
And we have a feel no pain. Let's see if we can save him. Okay, so he takes 2. He's down to 1. We'll put this guy right there.
All right. Yeah.
3 damage. Good lord.
I know. It's beautiful.
No, it's not. That's really good.
We're gonna do this Terminator squad. So we're gonna put these shots that can see that sanguinary squad. There's 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the single combi, the Inferno combi bolter is gonna shoot that squad over there.
Okay.
So let's do the single combi bolter into the Blade Guard.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 3s. Okay, that's all hit. And winning on 4s. No wounds.
4 2s. Yahtzee.
No wounds. Okay, so these are going into sanguinary.
Mm-hmm.
So 5. These are the
Reaper.
Soul Reaper cannon. Okay, so we got 4 hits. Strength 6. 3 wounds -3. So that puts you at 5 ups.
5 ups. I make 2, so 1 guy dies.
1 guy dies, and then the other 3 combi bolters. That's 12 more shots into those same sanguinary. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s. I'm too far away for reroll 1s. So those were all 1s and 2s right there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's what needs to happen in order for me to survive.
Alright, forced to wound. We've got 2 wounds at -2.
2 wounds at -2. Takes me to a 4 up. I fail them both.
Okay,
Kills another guy.
Alright, now we're going to put this Hellbrute plasma into those D3 shots. 1 shot. And hitting on a 3.
Oh, nice. He's crazed now, too.
He is crazed.
It's a pretty good deal. You take 1, you deal 3. I would take that every every day. Here, let me give you another D8.
Another D8, yeah. Wound marker. Thank you. He's got 7.
These guys are so much better than a regular dreadnought.
I know. And the damage 3 is like sneaky in how good it is. I did whiff everything though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't declare his.
Does he have storm bolters or anything?
He does have an infernal combi bolter, but I didn't declare it. So.
Are you sure you don't want to shoot it?
Yeah, I need to learn. All right.
He thrives on pain. His hair shirt is underneath.
We've got this. I purposely moved him forward so that he could shoot the Sanguinius guard, but you did remove some models. Let me just see if I can see you. Yeah, I can totally see you. So D3 shots in with the Hellbrute plasma, and if you're in range, do I want to declare the combi bolters? No, just the plasma. Here we go. So 2 shots, 3s, 2 hits, 2s, 1, no reroll. So it is -3.
It's strength 8 also?
Yeah, because he always overcharges it.
Fail.
And it's flat 3 damage.
So kills 1. That worked.
So that's it for the shooting phase. We will. I guess I can just declare the charges if you want.
Sure.
Just point it out, and then we'll roll them off camera and move them. So he's going to charge into here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I could just roll it, huh?
Yeah.
So he's going to charge in there.
Makes it.
So he's going to make it. First move him up.
Okay.
The Mutalith Vortex Beast is going to charge into these guys.
All right.
He's going to make it. There it goes. And he's got the +1 inborn, guys. So that's it. And then these Terminators are going to charge this Death Company.
Okay.
So I actually don't know the statistics, but let's see. So that's a 6. That's probably going to be in. Yeah, so if I go around, I needed a 6 because I'm within 7. It's like 6 3/4.
Live. We're live.
We're live? Okay. So
Back in the fight phase.
We're going to start the fight phase here with the Mutalith Vortex Beast going in here. And we're going to do the big swings. So he's got 5 attacks. He hits on 3s. Yikes. Okay.
3 hits.
3 hits. Now he is strength. He is strength 8 with these attacks.
Okay.
So he's going to wound on 2s.
Uh-oh.
I am going to CP reroll this.
Okay.
I want to kill the unit. So. Alright. So you've got 3 at -2.
3 at -2. Seems risky. Seems risky. Oh, but I failed them all.
And these are damage 3. So
Damage 3? Okay, so 1 guy. 2 guys. Oh, that was so close, Josh. 3. Oh.
I'm glad they were damage 3. Alright, so that wipes that unit.
Yep.
That's good. Did you want to interrupt anywhere?
I do.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2. The Sanguinius Guard over here are going to interrupt. And the reason...
Those Sanguinius Guard?
Yep. The reason I'm going to do it is because these guys still have the buffs. So those 2 dudes actually get 10 attacks.
Holy crap.
And they're re-rolling everything. So it is possible that I can kill this thing.
I'm going to roll to see if I get the CP back for my... Nope, I don't.
Okay. So we're going to go... They're going to die anyway otherwise. Yep. So we might as well try.
So you're hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything.
Yep. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. It's a good thing too. Okay. So we have 8 hits. What's this, toughness 7?
Toughness 7, so you're going to wound on 3s.
I'm going to wound on 3s. Okay, so we're still in the game. 2, 4, 6, 7. He has to fail all his saves.
Okay, I do have to 5 up.
Yep. Because they're only damage 1 now.
Now, I did charge you, yeah, so you still get the... That's right, you still get the sharpness. Okay. I made 3 of them.
Made 3 saves, so... Yep, still took him down a bit.
Yeah, now... So your guys are damage 2, but I have damage reduction, so that's huge.
It is. It is. So that is that's the what Blood Angels face these days. You're paying a premium and then
damage reduction.
Damage reductions everywhere. Yep.
Yeah. So the Hellbrute, I think it's 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to be strength 12. But let me just check that.
Strength 12.
Actually, he does have 5 attacks.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because they gave everybody an extra attack.
Yeah, so he's got 5 attacks.
Now, despite all your rage, you're scared of my mask, so you still are -1 to hit.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So you've got the death mask.
I have the death mask of Sanguinius.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s then. Down here. And
Oh no, Josh! And you already used your CP reroll. Well, let's see if you can kill one.
well, that kind of sucked. All of my planning and double, my double insurance and all that stuff. Okay, and I did wound, and it is -3.
-3. Let's see if I can save just to be.
And you saved.
Just to be
Just
that guy. Yep. Okay, let's see. I'm sure you'll wreak your vengeance over here.
Yeah, well, I better because, well, actually, I'm holding this objective. I'm still going to hold 3 objectives. But it just, that's annoying because that means you're going to get 10 on your primary.
I don't hold that.
But you're going to hold the one with the Hellbreaker?
Oh, yeah, I am because I have 2 guys. Yeah, that's right.
So, that's that. I was trying to deny you primary points and that didn't work out. Okay, so we're going to pile in. We're going to spiral in so that we're not touching you, but we are like, we're getting closer by curving in. We are within a ½ inch, and then he's going to come in, and that's going to get everybody to attack. All right, so the guys with the...
They have their damage too?
Yeah, so they're called Prospering Kopeshes, but they're relic blades, basically. So they...
Hold on one sec.
So I've got 4 guys with Prospering Kopeshes, and they get 3 attacks each. That's 12 attacks. So here's 8, 10, and 12. And they're going to hit on 3s.
And they're strength 5, I believe, right?
They're strength 5. So we're going to wound on 3s.
Okay.
Curse of these 2s. All right, 4 saves at -3.
4 saves at -3.
Damage 2.
I'm looking at 6s. Okay, I save not enough. So the first one, guy takes a wound.
He's already taken one.
Oh, so he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, second guy
Is dead.
is dead. Third guy is dead.
Okay,
So
I
they're
wiped the unit.
okay. Very good.
I will consolidate into this guy, so that way he's gonna have to.
He's gonna swing.
He's gonna swing, but he'll have to, if he wants to psychic or whatever, he'll have to.
That's
stay in
fine.
combat.
He'll probably stay there. So stand by. I need to check his stats.
Go.
Okay, so here's my librarian, who he foolishly, heroically intervened into.
Yeah.
He's got 4 attacks because of shock assault. He's hit on 3s.
Now you shouldn't get 4 attacks because I didn't charge you.
Oh, that's true. I'll take the 1 out, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'll roll it. Okay, so I think he only hits on 3s. So that's 1. He's strict 7 plus 1 to wound. A 2 should do it.
Yeah, that definitely does
And he's
it.
-1 AP.
Okay, -1.
But it is D3 damage.
So I don't get
Right.
all his dust. So it goes from a 2 up to a 3,
You saved it.
and I saved it. So that's okay. And then the Sanguinius guard over there, you interrupted to fight, and these guys are dead. So that's the end. Those guys need a morale check over there.
Yes.
And I think that's the only people that need a morale check. So here's your morale. You rolled a 2.
Rolled a 2.
So Blood Angel, this is what happened in Blood Angel's movement turn 2.
Okay.
So tell us what happened.
So the Sanguinary Guard, or excuse me,
The Blade Guard veteran?
Sanguinary Ancient
Oh, I see.
put the Blade Guard veterans into the Assault Doctrine.
Okay.
And he moved over here, and he's going to heal this guy automatically. And the Chapter Master gave his rerolls to himself and zipped over here. He's going to try and help out. I'm going to need this. This is his weakest corner. He's dropping all kinds of crap in. Now, because of his spells, he can just zip all around. So there's nothing I can do about it except try and shore it up. Yeah, Blood Angels are so fast, right?
Duplicity.
We dropped in our 3 plasma guys.
And scepters.
Stayed in combat over here. Moved these guys. Just moved these guys up. They have a long charge. They're gonna put some bolters in. This moved up to sit on the objective. We moved our grav cannon squad over here to try and shoot some Terminators. That's their role, just to sit there and shoot some Terminators.
And then what happened here?
The Sanguinary Guard moved over, and they have Inferno pistols. They're going to try and get a twofer. They're going to try and melt these guys and then charge those guys to kill them. The Librarian stayed in. He's, I don't know what he's going to cast. He doesn't really need to cast Null Zone because they're only at a -3, so that's enough to put them on their invuln anyway. What I could do is, I guess still, since it's still the beginning, I could use 2 CP to put these guys into all the doctrines, and then try and get Null Zone off. But he's got 2 denies, 3 denies. He's got a bunch of denies. He's better than me at this game, so I think I'm not going to.
At the psychic game he's talking about, not
yes,
okay.
the psychic game, and I think that's everyone. So everyone's on the board. I feel thin. I look over here at these guys, and I just feel real thin. But hopefully, we're gonna get rid of that this turn and this thing, and we'll see where we go from there.
All right, so psychic phase.
Psychic phase. Should we go right into it?
Yeah, let's just go right in.
Okay, so he's gonna cast. First, he's gonna cast Smite.
Yep.
So he gets +1 to cast. So he's got a 7 on his Smite.
Okay, I'll try to deny. I don't have a +1 to deny, so. Nope. So the smite goes off.
Okay. One wound.
One mortal wound. Okay. So and that has to target these guys. So we'll put. This guy has 2 wounds left.
Yep. Then we will cast.
Psychic Fortress or.
Psychic Fortress. See, that's the other thing. It doesn't really help because your Kopeshes are -3, and I have a 2-up armor set.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
So again, it doesn't help.
Well.
So I think he's going to cast Might of Heroes on himself.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Right.
Yeah. So he gets like an extra attack and strength and stuff.
Extra attack puts him up to strength 8.
Yeah. That's
that's
good.
So
he's gonna peril CP.
Oh god. Yeah, I really didn't want that right now.
So
Not sure if it's worth it. But here we go. 6, a 7. The 7 goes off. See if you can deny.
Try to deny with just this aspiring sorcerer. Nope. All right.
Okay.
So he's got Might of Heroes.
So he's Might of Heroes. And that's it for the psychic phase.
All right. We're gonna come back. Let him decide how he's gonna shoot, and then we'll come back. Phase for Blood Angels, starting over here.
So
You've got melted
they got
pistols.
Inferno pistols. So they're hitting on 3s.
Nice.
And wounding on 3s. Awesome. That would have been nice.
I'm thankful for that.
We're going to do the Plasma Exterminators. I'm going to spend the CP for Descent of Angels because it's +1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
And they're within 6 of the
Chapter Master. So 2's rerolling ones.
2's rerolling ones. So the first guy gets 3 shots. Mm-hmm. These are all going into these guys here.
So I have a unit that's bigger than 5. So and your blast D3.
Yeah. So it's actually.
So each one gets 3 shots per
It's actually
gun.
6. Yep. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Are you overcharging?
I am overcharging.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
That's why the reroll 1s and all that.
Okay. So 2's to wound.
2's to wound. So there's 4 at -3.
Okay. I'll roll them all at the end. So 4. We've got 4 so far.
Okay. I think they're still -3. So 4
Yeah,
so far.
They are.
So the second guy gets 6 also, right?
Yep.
Reroll the 1. Okay. Oh, I wish the 6 did something. And 2's again. So there's 5 more.
5 more, -3.
And then the last guy. Ooh, he would be super dead. And 5. So 14 altogether.
All right. So 14. Let me get some dice. I'll be right. All right. So he got 14 wounds on me. So this is 14 dice, and I'm on my invul saves, 5 up. Mm-hmm. And these are damage 2. So each one's a failed. Each one is a dead guy. So 1, 2. Well, I can just count the ones that I moved that one.
Doesn't look good, Josh.
I think you wiped the squad.
Yep,
for sure.
Toast.
That squad is wiped. Okay, so I'll remove them in a second. You want to go on to your next shoot?
Yep. Let's shoot here. So they got 3 shots each.
Okay, and you're shooting into the Mutalith?
Shooting into the Mutalith. I think he's the only thing in range.
These guys.
Isn't he?
Yeah,
he's got to be the only thing in range. All right. So hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Aye. So there's 1 at -1.
Okay, so he just has a 4-up invul because of the spell. Which I make.
But she makes. Yeah, what a jerk, huh? Okay, let's go quickly over here. So we'll have 4 heavy bolt pistols going to your sorcerer.
Okay, now I think I have Lookout Sir.
Do you? You think you're within 3 of that?
I think so. Let's.
I don't know.
Well, we can measure.
But you're
it.
either
measuring,
way,
measuring on camera.
Yep, you're out, my friend.
Oh. Okay, well I'm out ever so slightly. Okay, that's fine. So heavy bolt
If
pistols.
only I could overcharge my bolt pistols. Okay, they're re-rolling because they got. Oh wait, no, they didn't get the chapter master re-roll.
No. Okay, so 2 hits.
1 wound.
One
Minus
wound.
2.
-2. Why is it -2?
Because it's a heavy bolt. Oh no, it's not. Sorry.
Yeah, it's -1.
It's -1 because
Okay,
it's not the assault
so
type.
4 up.
Oh, it makes it.
Okay, so
Okay, so that's cool. Let's do the. We're gonna shoot the
whirlwind.
whirlwind. I'm gonna have to fight first over there, aren't I? You're already in combat. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a
You
problem.
can't shoot at these guys. They're in
Can't
combat
shoot at
already.
those guys. Let's just try to. Let's shoot him. We'll shoot him.
Okay.
Why not?
Shooting at the
Yep.
2d3.
Okay, so there's
4.
4. Hitting on 3s. That's not good. And wounding on 3s. 1 wound, -1 AP, 2 damage.
Okay, so
I
4 up.
admire your steady hand. Made it again. Okay, over here we have going into the Terminators.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We have 4 grab shots, and they were already -1 for shooting in the crater, so I decided to move through. So we're hitting on 4s. It's caught. So 2 hits, wounding on 3s, 1 wound at -3.
Okay, so this is just a 5-up invul, which fails, and it's 2 damage.
2 damage.
So I'll
Guys
just
down.
put
We'll see if we can pick them off with bolters. The bolters from the squad. Good old-fashioned 40k non-Primaris bolters. They're toughness 4 still?
Their toughness 4, yeah.
Okay, so there's 4 at -1. So you're still on 2.
Yeah, because all is dust. So 2 up saves.
Oh!
No,
He's dead.
that sucks.
Great!
Yeah, no
Let
point.
it
in-
go, or
Yeah,
you
I'm just gonna let it go. There's really
Okay. Alright.
that is not the flavor of this army. This is not durable. I didn't build it to be that way.
He's got an Inferno pistol.
Oh wow.
He's going to shoot into combat. He hits, shoots, he scores.
Okay, 5 up. Here we go. Nope. Okay, damage.
D6 plus 2.
Oh yeah, that's just
3.
that'll just wipe this guy out. Okay, he's dead.
And then these 4 guys are going to shoot their Inferno pistols.
Yeah, and they only have 1 target.
Yep, into those guys. Okay. So, 3 hits. 2 wounds only.
Okay, so we need
I know you're going
5s.
to make one of these.
I do make 1.
Yep. And
It does. It would kill him anyway because he's minus. It's +2, right? Because it's
it's,
massive.
you know what? I didn't roll them separately. That guy's the only one who's +2. So I had to roll it.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
got you got him anyway.
I knew you were going to make one, but I just can't justify the CP. That's a problem.
Actually, you should roll your damage, shouldn't you?
For what?
It doesn't matter. Okay.
For that, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah,
I
that's
rolled
right.
a
Okay,
5.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
That's why I rolled it.
All right, and
Because
that's
a cheeky 1. So
that's all the
that's all the shooting.
shooting.
And so we can go straight into the charge
Charges.
phase if you wish.
Yeah, let's
You
do
wish?
it. Yeah, we
All
can
right.
just keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. All right, we're going hot. Gonzo style. These guys are going to charge that thing.
Okay, no Overwatch.
No Overwatch. So
5.
we're going to go 5.
Oh, look, you're holding that objective now.
I'm in the center. The Sanguinary Priest is going to go in. He's good.
Guys, I tried to stop Stranglehold. I really did, but
These guys are going to try a bomb charge. I think they need an 8 or a 9. We'll see if I'm close. No.
7.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's 8, I can make it. No,
You're
I'm
out-
outside
you're-
of 8.
Yeah, you're outside of 8 a little bit.
But I get +1 to charge.
Oh, that's true.
So I am actually...
So you rolled
So
an
that's
8.
an 8. So I do make it.
Yeah, you do make it. That's right. You have +1 to charge. Mm-hmm. And that's not Assault Doctrine. That's
Nope,
just all the
it's
time.
all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is not the squad with the Power Fist.
Right, I killed that squad earlier.
Okay, so we're over here. We're gonna have to do a combi charge. So these guys are gonna go into both of these units.
Okay.
Okay, because I have to get that objective secured guy off.
My Terminators are also objective secured.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's annoying. Either way, they might all have to perish in flames. And very important over here,
Yeah, the Chapter Master.
the Chapter Master. He is just inside 8 by my calculations.
So he needs a 6.
So there's an 8.
Yeah,
So you can come over here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna.
Well, it's a 9 even. You can.
Yeah, I don't want to get out too far because that exposes me to a bunch of shooting.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Do you want to go straight to the fight phase, or do you want to think
Let
about?
me think about this for a second.
Okay. You decided to fight first in the
Right here.
right here.
Another CP is being deployed for
Okay.
death to traitors. Lets me reroll all my hits.
Yep. Down to 2 CP.
Yep, down to 2. And this is the Sanguinary Guard. We're going to split them up and have one guy is putting all of his attacks into the Rubric Marine. We'll do him first. Okay, he doesn't need it. All hit. And he's
Wounding on 2s.
wounding on 2s. So there's 3 wounds at -3.
Okay. Yep. Damage 2, so 5 ups, and I'm Oh, that was close.
That was very close.
But he's dead.
Yep.
Okay, so
And then the rest of them are going into the Terminator. This is going to be tricky. I killed the wounded one, so I didn't even need that CP. All hit. Wish I had exploding 6. And
Wounding
this
on
is
2s.
2s again. So 2, 4, 6, 8. That was pretty good rolling.
Yep. Okay, so here's 4 and 8, and we're on 5 up.
5 up.
5 up singles.
Oh no, not a single one.
I failed all, so that's going to kill a Terminator, kill a Terminator, kill a Terminator, kill a Terminator. You wiped the unit.
Just barely. Just barely.
That was huge. Now I am going to spend 2 CP to interrupt, which is going to put me down to 5.
Let me just do my consolidation here.
Yep.
We're going to consolidate this way so that we can get our little lookout sirs.
Yep. So I have a choice between interrupting here and interrupting there. I think for the way the battle's going, that flank that's like end game. I need to really just shore up this and fight here. So plus the Mutilith can do more damage over here. It is flat 3. So maybe I could sneak in, like I could kill in a Blade Guard, but he's also got Feel No Pains. I actually think it's better for him to attack these things over here. So he can do some, the point is he's going to do some damage before he dies and make it, he's going to, well, we'll see. And hopefully he explodes too. So
How many attacks does he have?
he gets 5.
5?
Yeah,
And he's
'cause-
going into the intercessor?
He's going to go into the Intercessors.
Hold on. Let me think about this for 1 second. I think I'm going to
Transhuman? Yeah.
But it's -3?
It is minus 2.
-2 and 3 damage.
Yep.
I really need those intercessors to stick around. Yep, I'm going to spend I'm down to 1 now. So
Okay.
we'll go ahead and transhuman it.
Okay, so we're hitting on 3s. Wow, 2
You
hits.
reroll that one.
You're
That was
okay?
cocked.
Yeah, I'll do it.
See, it's worse.
It's still
Part of my trick. That's my duplicity.
yeah.
Okay.
Forced wound.
Oh, 1 wound.
1 wound minus 2.
If I save this, it's just going to be an insult. Okay.
No, okay, and it's flat 3. You can get your Feel No Pain saves from your single.
Oh, nope, he's dead.
Okay, so 2 CPs to kill an Intercessor and to make him spend a command point. I think the killing
bad.
the Intercessor wasn't the big deal, but forcing him to use that command
Yeah,
point.
I'm running out of models, honestly. All right, so
Okay,
let's
so
go
where
ahead
do you
and
wanna go?
we'll just work our way around then.
Everything is up to you, so.
We'll do the Blade Guard. So they're going to get 4 attacks each.
Yep, Shock Assault.
For shock assault.
Yeah, plus 1 for the Sergeant.
Actually, I take that back. They get 5 attacks. each.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna
put
say
them in the- I put
Savage
them in the
Echoes.
top- In the assault doctrine, didn't I?
Yep, so 5 each, plus 1 for the Sergeant,
Sergeant.
so that should be 21. 21 attacks.
Yep, pretty nasty. No rerolls available.
Nope.
We're going at it old school.
3s.
3s to hit. Wait, He doesn't have the -1.
No,
hit.
I didn't
He
get
has
the -1. He has a 4-up invul.
He has 4 pinball. Okay. Up. Pretty good spread of hits there. And we'll be wounding on 4s, I believe.
Yes, because I'm toughness 7. You got +1 to wound.
Yep. Okay. We fell down on the wounds, but I could still do it. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. The -4, but he doesn't care.
Right. Okay. So let's see. I've got. So there's 4.
Is that 9 right there?
Yeah, that's 9. So, and you said 11.
Yep.
So 2 more.
11.
4-up saves.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 7 are going to go through. That's a 14 wounds. He has exactly 14 wounds.
Is it time for a CP?
No, he's going to die.
And is he going to explode?
He explodes on a 4-up.
Not good.
So let's hope he explodes. He doesn't explode.
I'm sorry, Josh.
That's okay. That is the Mulith. 145 points. Maybe worth it. Okay.
You have to deal with him. You can't ignore him.
Yeah.
So.
And your guys are kind of exposed, sort of, now.
Okay, so over here, we have my captain. He's got 4 attacks, base. He's got the Imperium Sword, and he charged. But he's not an Assault Doctor. He did give himself full rerolls.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, all that power just to reroll those 2 1s. Never can have a full. Okay, he's strict 8 on the charge.
So he's going to win on 2s. Yeah.
So he's going to win on 2s. And each one is, they're -3 and they're damage 3.
Okay, and
so there's 5.
There's 5. Okay, let me get some dice over here. All right, here's 5, and I have 5-up invuls because I'm Thousand Suns. So let's see. Oh,
he takes
but
6.
He takes 6, which is 2 because he's got damage.
Right. He takes 4.
So he takes 4. It's still enough to kill him.
Yep.
Does he explode? No. Yikes. Well, the Blood Angels are hitting back hard.
That was a good turn for me. So we're going to consolidate like this. Because we're going to come closer to him.
Okay.
All right?
Not my character.
And we can go straight into... But I only have 1 CP now. No interrupting for me. So I'm going to get... I have the center again. So I'm going to get 3 for direct assault. I'm going to get 3 for stranglehold. I'm actually getting 4 this turn for oath. I get 2 for the center, 1 for not falling back, 1 for killing a monster or vehicle.
Yep, and I get 3 for Wrath of Magnus.
3 for Wrath of Magnus.
Okay, and you've knocked me off of all of the objectives bar mine, so that means I only get 5 primary. So I actually think the Thousand Suns are in a little bit of a
peril.
Yeah, they're in peril. But
I came out of the warp into some peril.
Yeah, so we're gonna add my CP. And then we're going to come back after the movement phase for Thousand Suns turn 3. Okay, so this is Thousand Suns turn 3 into the movement phase. We advance this guy back so that he could have some rerolls. Actually, you know what? He probably doesn't even have to go back that far. Let me just make sure that he's within 6 of... Yeah, okay, so he's giving rerolls here and here. Are you okay? I haven't moved beyond. Can I put him here?
That's fine.
Okay, because then he can give rerolls over here. And so he's giving rerolls to everything. That would have been the smarter play, and he should still be able to see the Sanguinary Priest over there. Okay. So he moved back. We moved the Terminators forward. These guys are OBSEC, so the thought is maybe they can do some damage over here. This is just a pain, but he still has 1 CP for transhuman as well, which sucks. We moved the Dreadnought this way so that he can see over there those Plasma Inceptors. The fact that he's damage 3 means each one that goes through is a dead Plasma Inceptor, and those guys can't be allowed to live as a full unit anymore. Now, if I can get all of them hit, then that's good. Otherwise, I don't know.
Very cruel of you to say that. I mean, these guys, they just wanted to hang out.
This Exalted Sorcerer came over this way. He's outside of 12 over here, so he can't use the Psychic Hood. So he's denying on regular. And so that's going to let him do some mortal wound stuff. These Terminators moved up. This charge ends up being... I need to roll an 8 to make this charge. So, well, we're going to save a CP for that. Let's go into the Psychic phase straight in. So I have 1, 2, 3 units, and so that's three Cabal points, and then I have the 2 characters, which is 3 each, so that's 9 Cabal points. We're going to start first with my victory points, so we're just going to do Psychic Interrogation onto that guy. So I need like a 4. Okay,
got it.
That's going to be a 7, so that's it.
Oh,
That's just a token. All right, so we got that. That's 3 victory points. Then we're going to do... we're going to spend a CP at the end of the command phase for him to cast an extra spell. He's going to cast Temporal Surge, which is warp time on these guys. I'm okay to do it... Well, we'll come back at the end of the Psychic phase because the order might matter there. These guys are going to cast Smite. They're going to cast Smite into those Blade Guard veterans. And that is going to be on a 6.
mm-hmm.
You don't have any denies.
No, oh, they're all... It's over here.
Yeah, it's over there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to spend a CP to make it automatically 3 wounds, so I don't have to roll. And then I'm going to use 4 of my Kabbalistic Ritual points, which puts me down to 5,
D3?
and do an extra D3.
Okay.
So it should be 3 plus 2. So 5 mortal wounds onto the
See if I can ignore any.
Blade Guard veterans.
I cannot.
Okay, so 5.
So one guy's dead, and one guy's down to a wound.
Okay. And guys, that's how you deal with Blade Guard, because shooting into them and dealing with their insane saves is that's just insanity.
It's true. That was like a Dark Lance with an automatically failed save.
So then we're going to cast Smite off of this guy into there. Okay, we need a 6.
Oh, it's Perils.
It's a Perils.
Tisk. Are you spending another CP?
Yep.
Okay, takes you down to 3.
Yep. So reroll.
This is the turn to do it. Okay.
Okay, so that's a 7, which goes to an 8.
Okay.
And that's just D3.
Big
3 more.
Do you have any way to increase more?
Nope.
Nope, that's it, huh? All right. Okay, kills another guy.
Okay, that's
Takes
cool.
the guy down to 1.
That's cool. Okay, and that's going to be these guys' Psychic done for now. We're going to come back to him so that he can cast Temporal Surge, but that's at the end of the Psychic phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, over here, this guy's going to cast Smite.
Okay.
He's going to cast it into your Sanguinary
We're up
Guard.
to a 7 now?
7.
Yeah.
So that is a 9. That's or an 8 rather. That's
Yep.
an 8.
Oop.
7
See if I
plus-
can deny it.
Plus 1. You do have +1 to deny because I'm within 12 inches of your Psychic.
This is the one to do, I think. Okay. Oh,
No.
Perils my deny. D3?
D3. It is 2.
2.
So that'll kill a Sanguinary
Kill
Guard.
this guy. Put a wound on the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, this guy's going to cast Smite.
This guy, that's a guy, whole different guy. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
So he's going to cast Smite, and now we're at 8. We need 8.
8.
And that's a 5, so that'll actually fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then he doesn't need to cast anything else. You know what? He's going to cast the teleport spell on himself.
Okay.
That's what he'll cast. So he needs a 5.
Fails.
And that's going to fail. So he doesn't get that. Okay, so end of the Psychic phase. He's going to cast another spell. He's going to cast Warp Time or Temporal Surge or whatever on them. And I think it's a 7. +1. That's a 6. Let me check the actual Warp Charge value and come back.
Yep.
All right, so I just double checked. I do need a 7. So this is a 5 plus 1 is a 6. And I can use my remaining 5 Kabbalistic Ritual points to add 1 for a 7. So that's going to make these go, and that'll let the Terminators move up a little bit further. We'll come back in the shooting phase. All right, Thousand Suns shooting phase turn 3. We're going to start here into the Sanguinary Guard. So my goal is hopefully I can leave one alive and then potentially try to make a charge in here. So we'll see what happens. Starting with the Soul Reaper Cannon, 5 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay,
All
so
hit.
that's
It's off to a good start.
That's off to a good start.
3 wounds.
3s. All of them, -3.
-3.
Damage 1.
Not good. Let me roll as well. May I roll as well? No. So 2 die.
2 die and 1's left on a wound.
1's left on the wound.
Okay, so that's gonna make it harder to get on this objective.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens. Okay, now we've got the Hellfire Missile Racks, heavy 2. They both hit. 2's to wound here. Double 1, no wounds.
Brilliant.
Okay, and now we've got 3 combi bolters and they're Terminators, so they are rapid fire 2. They're going to get 4 shots each, just like so. And they're going to.
Doesn't he have 1 too?
Yeah, so that's 3.
Okay,
one
yeah,
guy
yeah,
died
sorry.
previously, so okay, we've got hitting on 3s. I was kind of hoping to teleport over here to get the reroll 1s, but that's not what was going on. Okay, and then wounding on 4s. All right.
3?
Actually, just 2.
2?
2 at -2.
2 at -2. He's only got 1 wound left. Too much for him.
He's dead.
It's too much.
All right. So that means that this is going to be a really long charge to get on this objective, but that's okay. Okay, moving along. We're going to go with this Dreadnought is going to put his Hellbrute Plasma Cannon into those Plasma Inceptors over there.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to get D3 shots.
Do I want to try and save these guys? He
Oh,
would
these
have
guys
to
can-
get really lucky to kill them all.
These guys have Transhuman.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm going to save it.
Okay. So, okay, we're wounding, or this is number of shots actually. So 2 shots. Well, they're guaranteed to live. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because they are core, and he's within range. So they both hit. Oops, wounding on their toughness 5.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so 3s to 1. Oh, 1 wound.
-3?
-3.
Save
And you
it.
rolled a 6. That sucks. Those Plasma Inceptors are going to be a real pain.
So,
Okay, so my hope is that I can kill one of these Blade Guard veterans with small arms fire and then put the plasma cannon and kill the other one. And then use these Terminators to make the charge and
murder everything.
murder everything else. So let's start with the small arms fire here.
Everything's strength 4 except those cannons.
Yep. And the
We're
plasma
using
cannon.
transhuman now. I am going to save it because I actually might need to. Well, it's not going to save enough guys. I just don't know. So I can do that, and then when he charges in, he has a lot of attacks. That's what I want to save it for. I want to kind of take my chances here and then use the transhuman when you get the most attacks. I think there's more high quality attacks in the melee.
Okay.
So let's do that. Let's do that. We'll just take our chances in the shooting phase.
All right, here we go. So here's the Soul Reaper Cannon. This is from this squad, and this squad didn't move, so they get their rapid fire. Malicious volleys. Okay, we can reroll 1s, because the Exalted Sorcerer's right there. Okay, and oops, and they are wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds at -3, that puts you on your invul.
He takes a wound.
Okay, does he get his feel no pain?
Oh, he's still no pain. That's correct. Did not.
No, okay, so that kills that
So
guy.
that did it. You accomplished your mission.
Yep. Now because he's got a feel no pain, it's not it wouldn't be a guarantee even if he didn't have it, but we still have the rest of the small arms fire, which we're going to do. So we've got 3 bolters over there. So that's 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1. Okay, 5 hits. And force to wound. Okay, 2 wounds at -2, so that puts you on a 4-up again.
Saved 1.
One
and
goes through.
I feel no pain?
No.
No.
Okay, so
he
that guy's got
takes him
2.
down to 2.
Alright, so that's this squad done, and now we're going to go here. He's going to go into there, and he also has his Infernal Combi Bolter, which is also going to go over there.
Okay.
It's not in rapid fire, and he doesn't have malicious volleys. Okay, so this is the Hellbrute Plasma Cannon. Number of shots, 2. Okay, he's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because the Exalted Sorcerer. Okay, 1. He is wounding on 2s. And
Is he wounded?
He is, so he's rerolling 1s. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there it is, and you've got a 4-up invul, which he failed. That's a 2, and it's flat 3 damage.
Nope, it would have been enough, but
Okay,
he already had a wound on him.
That
So
kills
that's
the
it
blade
for the
guard.
Blade Guard vets.
Okay, so any kind of shooting over here is going to make my charge potentially longer, and I have a better target over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, draw
They can
line
all
sight.
see.
They can all see. Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
And your range, you're all within range. You have 24-inch range on everything?
Yes, that's
Mhm.
right. Okay, so we'll start with the Soul Reaper Cannon.
All this stuff's damage 1, right?
It is, except the Hellfire Missile Rack is damage D3.
So now it's even more important for these guys to survive. You have a lot of strength 4 shooting that's going to be wounding on 5s. I'm going to spend my last CP on the Gravis stratagem that gives them, if it's 1 damage, it gives them +1 to their armor save.
Okay, so they get all this dust.
Unyielding in the face of death.
So they get all this dust. Okay,
Yep.
that's fine. Okay, we've
So,
got
here comes
Soul
the
Reaper Camper. So here we go, 5 shots. We've got 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
We're strength 6 with the Soul Reaper, so 3's to wound.
3 wounds.
I'll re-roll it if you want. That's cocked. Nope, just 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds. And this is -3.
It's -3. It's 1 damage.
So it takes me to a 5-up. And I fail 1.
Okay, one goes down, and then we'll do the Hellfire Missile Rack.
Mm-hmm.
So heavy 2, 1 hit. I am going to use a CP here.
Okay, takes you down to 2.
Yep. Okay, so that's 2 hits. We are wounding on 3s.
Not meant to be.
Waste
That's
of CP.
painful. Yeah.
Waste of a CP. Okay.
That's why I hate using them on hit rolls.
Yeah. But it's kind of like those guys need to die,
Yeah.
and the missiles were the
Well,
ones to
I
do.
have to keep them alive. I'm running out of units that can do anything.
Yeah. All right. And then this is 12 combi bolter, infernal combi bolters into them, hitting on 3s.
Pretty good.
Okay, and then wounding on 5s. I should have done Wrath of the Wronged, but
What was that?
it's +1 to wound. But I was concerned that if you did that, then you would just transhuman your way out of it. So it would have been.
I would have if you would have, because I was thinking it was strength 4, you know.
Yeah. So here's the wound: 5s and 6s. We've got 4 at -2, which is -1. So those go on 4-up saves.
I fail another one.
So good. Okay. So we've got 1 guy on 1 wound over there.
Mm-hmm.
That is all of the shooting that I have. So now we're going to go into the charge phase, and these Terminators are going to declare a charge against both.
All of them?
Yeah, against both.
Yep.
So
Ooh! Ooh! I almost murdered all my own models.
this is the more important charge,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
You need a 6
Okay.
to get into both.
Okay, this is the more important charge for me. For 2 reasons. Number 1, he's got an oath and stranglehold, and a lot of that stuff relies on
Yep, being in the middle.
being in the middle. And then the other reason is because I potentially have two charging units that I can. Although he's out of 12, it's just 1. So I don't know. These are both kind of important, and I don't. This one's more likely.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a 6. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Of course, it's a double 1.
CP time. Down to 1.
Here's the CP. Come on. 6.
Okay,
All right, that's
you
a
got
10.
it. A 10.
That's
You're
a 10.
on good shape.
I'll move these. I have to do some trickery with the movement, so I'll worry over there.
And over here we need an 8 as previously measured.
That was against
no,
the
that's-
Sanguinary. So
let's see.
how far these guys need, and then add 2, because then.
It's a 10 because you're at like 8 3/4.
Okay, so I need to roll a 10.
Yep.
Okay, no rerolls present here.
Oh!
Double 6. Nice. Oh,
Very
that's
nice.
huge.
Very nice.
All right, so these guys are just gonna hold this objective. That is huge because that means that he's only gonna get 10 primary coming up here. Well, definitely, I think. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna move these guys.
Yep.
Let me think about how. And then Thousand Suns fight phase turn 3. So these guys piled in. They charged. They piled in already. I'm gonna declare all of my attacks into the unit here, not into him, for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's got the 3-up invul relic, right? It's a relic.
It's an armor. Yeah, the Indominus armor.
Yeah. So potentially wasted attacks here, and also, guys, I need that alive so that I can siphon victory points off of him, because I've got psychic interrogation. So if I leave him alive, I could get more victory points. So all my attacks are going to go into the intercessors here. So we've got 12 attacks with the prospering Kopeshes, and these are hitting on 3s. Oh, look at that. That was good. Okay, and then we are strength 5. So,
Winning on 3s now.
yep.
Oh,
That
that's
was-
a really good roll.
And they're -3, so you need 6s.
Yep. What is that? 8.
It is 8. Yep.
Okay. So 8 6s. How about 1? All right. So here's what we're gonna do.
You can just roll all the feel no paints, and then any successful ones you can re-roll them if you want.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Okay.
So 7 feel no paints here.
Okay.
2 successfuls, and then he's got to re-roll those to make the second one of those.
Nope.
No.
They're
Okay.
dead.
Yeah. Okay. So that wiped out that unit, and guys, I'm objective secured here, so I'm holding that.
Yep. OPSEC on those guys is pretty good.
Now that I'll tell you one thing though, he's got a jump pack.
Yep.
Okay, so I can't trap him. If I could trap him, then that means that those guys wouldn't be able to shoot me. But I can't trap him because he's got a jump pack. So that sucks.
Depends. Again, depends on your.
Yeah, well, it sucks for me. It sucks for me.
Should have the same number of dice, yeah.
No, because
you have
this
3
has
guys.
one fewer guys.
So this guy doesn't have any defensive things at all.
Right.
He's just got his force stave, and yeah, he didn't even get Might of Heroes off on himself. So, yep, just a
Okay.
regular guy.
Yep. So here we go, hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got, that looks like 6. I rolled too many dice.
Did you?
Yeah, here, I'll re-roll it.
Should be 9, right?
Yeah, should be 9. Here, it's too many dice. Okay, so we've got 7 hits.
Mm-hmm. 3's to wound.
And that's going to be 5 wounds at -3, 2 damage. And then we still got the staff guy to go.
Okay. He takes 6 wounds,
Yeah, he's toast.
so he's dead.
He is toast.
And thus ends the career of my library.
Okay, and that is huge because that means this quarter is now pretty much mine. I mean, he's got a grab guy over there and stuff too, but
He can't do anything. He can't kill that squad if he shoots at him the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think this table quarter is pretty much mine.
Mm-hmm.
The center is almost, you're gonna have to make plays and spread yourself thin.
Mm-hmm. I'm already thin.
Yeah. So you don't have to make any morale checks. So we'll just go to the scoring. You want to
Okay.
add to my score, please?
So you got
So I got
3
psych.
for Magnus, right?
That
Magnus?
doesn't score till the
Oh, that's right. You have 2 for engage all fronts.
I don't have 3. I don't have 3.
Oh, you don't. Oh.
Yeah, I had to make a choice and I gave up engage.
Psychic interrogation. You got 3.
I did. That one I did. I've
Okay.
gotten 3 every turn, so I should get 9.
All right.
Okay, so Blood Angels are coming up. We're going to score primaries with them. So they're going to get 10 primaries. They're on 2 objectives. They get a CP, so they go up to 2.
1.
Oh, 1. That's right, because you spent the
last one.
the Gravis strat over there. And then you're looking at Direct Assault, Stranglehold, and Oath of Moment. Let's see. We'll come back after the movement phase. Guys, we forgot to fight back with the Sanguinary Priest.
You charged him, right?
Yeah, I did charge him.
He's got 5 attacks.
Yeah. Okay, so
And
Sanguinary Priest is going to go.
Assault Doctrine. Actually, it's 6. Sorry, because he has a chain sword. I'm going to verify.
Okay. And it is battle round 3, so he is in the Assault Doctrine. So he's got Savage Echoes as well.
Yep. So 2 for Savage Echoes, 3 base, 2 for Savage Echoes, 1 for a chain sword. So that's 6. He's hitting on 2s. So there's 5 hits.
Okay. And he's wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. So there's 3, and they are -2.
Oh, they're -2.
Yeah, because of the...
Oh, because you're in the Assault
I'm
Doctrine.
in the
Of
Assault
course,
Doctrine,
that's right. Okay, so you said 3 or 4?
3.
Yeah, 3. Okay. So these are going to be 3-up saves, because all is dust, yeah. Okay, so one guy takes a wound.
Okay, cool. All right.
Let's put him here. All right. Okay.
So in the command phase, my chapter master gave this unit full rerolls, and then they moved off. So they moved over here to hold this objective and see if they can murder those guys, and everybody else. And then he and these other guys jumped out. They don't need ever rerolls as long as they're around the Warlord because they get +1 to hit.
Yep.
And since he's a captain, he gives them reroll 1s.
Yep.
So that's pretty handy.
Was this guy meant to fall back?
There's no purpose for him falling back. He's just going to stay in there. I'm coming in there anyway, so
Sure. Okay.
he'll give the bubble. He'll contribute his attacks. Over here, these guys have to do something, so they moved out, and that's all the units I have left.
Right. Just trying to take some ground.
They can either sit there and just shoot at them. I mean, it is the Assault Doctrine. They are Blood Angels. You know,
Yeah.
I get to shoot at them first. I might kill one. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Josh, oh, you still have 2, huh?
I
You
still
got enough to. He has enough to interrupt 1 time.
Yep.
So, okay. So that's it. We're gonna go straight into the shooting phase.
Yep. Let's
So let's start over there then.
Plasma Inceptors are going to brutalize.
We're gonna try and brutalize these guys.
These
Yep.
guys.
So,
Those things are so disgusting.
The first one, they're really 60 points is. I mean, it's expensive, but they can.
Now you do have to roll to hit this time or roll number of shots
Yep.
this time.
So the first one gets
2 shots.
2 shots.
Okay.
He's. They're overcharging, of course. So
Yep.
there's 2 hits.
Yep. So
Let's do it this way. I'll do the hits.
Yep.
I'll do all the hits together. Okay, the second guy gets 4 shots.
Yep.
Remember, they're re-rolling everything. Risky move.
Yeah.
Rolling a 2.
Yep.
But we need maximum carnage. And then number of shots. Oh, it's only 2 again. Oh. Okay, and they hit. All right, so we
Nice.
got
8 hits.
8 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
So there's 6
Seven.
wounds. 6 wounds
6
at
wounds.
-4.
Okay, so we are going to be on our Inbull save. That's a 5-up Inbull. Come on. No, you wipe the squad.
Yeah, the squad's gone.
Okay, so I'll remove those in a second.
Okay.
And then we got no shooting here. He's got a pistol. I don't know if he wants, let's...
You got a guy on 2 wounds.
I don't
It's
know
not
if that even
gonna
matters. Yeah, okay. So
It's
let's
not
move
gonna
over
matter.
here.
So we'll come over here.
You also have the Whirlwind to shoot as well.
But I don't think I want to use the CP to fight last, so. Alright, so the grab gun, hitting on 4s.
Yep, heavy.
All hit.
Nice,
That's good.
nice, nice.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -3.
Okay. And these are damage 2, so
Damage 2.
I don't get my all this dust. So this is 5 ups.
Oh, what a jerk. I did it to you a couple times.
I lucked out.
Okay, bolters. These guys are not so great. They're not so motivated. 1 wound, no minus.
This is like the swan song of the tactical marine.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
And
no,
saved
okay.
it with authority. All right, we'll go ahead and shoot the whirlwind. Do I want to shoot them, or do I want to try to do something else? Yeah, we'll shoot the whirlwind. We'll shoot the whirlwind at him just for fun.
At these guys, sure.
Yep. So there's 5 shots.
Yep.
And there's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, terrible.
No
Nothing.
wounds. Wow.
Nothing.
Okay, so that's the shooting phase done.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take off these guys and then we'll
Okay.
proceed to the charge. Blood Angels charge phase turn 3. So how are you gonna?
We're gonna start over here. We're gonna start right here.
Mm-hmm.
The Sanguinary Guard are gonna charge this unit of Terminator ship.
Yep.
So let's see what we can do. A 5 plus 1 is a 6. It's plenty. So those guys are gonna come in.
There they go. Now you have to wipe them out to a man because I'm objective secured.
Yep.
So
And then the captain's gonna come in.
yeah, that
He's got
captain's
an
gonna be
8.
nasty.
So we'll put him, he'll go over here. So you won't be able to pull casualties too easily, hopefully. And deny me attacks. Then we'll come over here for the Mad Lads going into the new and improved. This is probably a bad idea.
I
But
mean,
you're just gonna shoot me now. If I decide
it's go
not
now
to.
or go later.
Yeah. So 11.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go all the way around. Woo! And again, your objective secured. I'm objective secured.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna start over here.
All right, who's starting? I do have 2 CP to interrupt.
We do have 2 CP to interrupt. Well, I'm gonna hope that the Sanguinary Guard can do the business. Although, no, we're gonna go with the captain.
Yeah, because he's flat damage 3.
He's flat damage 3. He
Yeah.
could probably kill more. So he's got 4 base attacks. He's got 2 for
Savage Echoes.
Echoes, and he's got 1 for
Imperium Sword.
Imperium Sword, and he's strength 8.
Yep. That's gonna hurt.
So
And does he reroll once?
he does not for himself,
Not for himself. Okay.
because I put the
You put the rerolls over there. Right.
So here we go, and look at that, 3 1s,
I like that. That was
Ugh.
good. 4 hits.
wounding on 2s, another 1. It's amazing. So there's 3 for you, Josh.
3 wounds. Okay, and I've got a 5-up invul here.
Yep. You're gonna make some. I can feel it.
I made 1.
So I killed 2.
2 guys are toast.
Okay, where would you like to interrupt?
So this guy's toast, and I think this guy's gonna be. Well,
Does he have a he has a Kopesh. He's fine.
he does. I almost want to kill this guy because the psychic is too valuable. Yeah, we'll just lose this guy. That's fine.
Okay.
We are going to interrupt here.
Okay. Gonna try and kill the last 2 Sanguinary
We're
Guard.
gonna try to kill the Sanguinary Guard before
Okay.
they get in.
You're -1 to hit.
Yeah, so we're gonna consolidate in. He can't attack the Sanguinary Guard. He's too far out. You know what? Maybe I should have left that
Why
other
not?
guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do that if that's
Take
okay.
that
with
guy
you.
out. Mm-hmm. Put the other guy in.
Yeah. So this guy, so that way we can attack the Sanguinary Guard.
Got it.
Okay. So now everybody can attack the Sanguinary Guard.
Mm-hmm. Should be 9 dice.
It is 9, but we've got 3
you gotta
with the Kopeshes and 1 with the staff. So everything's going into the Sanguinary Guard, you guys. So 3s.
-1, sir.
Oh, that's right. Death masks. I forget about their death masks. Right. Well, 4s then,
Save me 1.
and then 3s to wound here.
Ooh, it's only 1 wound, Josh.
Yep. 1 at -3, so you're on a 5-up. CP. Waste of CP. Okay, and then the staff. Hitting on 3s.
You mean force?
4. Okay, that's right. Well, that was a waste. That was a complete waste of attacks and a waste of CP.
You know, every time I interrupt, I feel like that happens to me too.
Yep.
So they already fought, so we're going to move over here. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because you can't interrupt twice. So let's see if we can finish them off. So these are hitting on 2s and re-rolling 1s because they're angry because they're near it's heirs
They're near
of
the-
Exilion. Yeah, so they all hit and they're wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Remember when you used to have the banner that let you re-roll 1s? That was a wound. That was a good.
You don't
was a
have
good
that
time.
banner anymore? Or you
No,
just didn't
they,
take
they
it?
took it out.
Oh, wow.
You don't have any good banners anymore. So there's 8.
All right. And these are AP -4.
These are IP -4.
So saves
2 damage each.
5-up saves.
So I need you to fail a lot just to kill these guys.
So I made 2. That means 6 go through, and
That's
it takes
enough to
2. Yep, that kills the whole unit. That's 2 Sanguinary Guard did that.
They killed more than the priest guy.
All right, and they're going to consolidate.
They're going to consolidate.
And then...
Over here?
Yep. So they get 2 attacks each?
3.
3
Because
attacks.
of Savage
Yeah, that's
Echoes.
right. They get 1 base.
Yep.
Now there's a sergeant in here, and he gets an extra 1, right?
Yep.
So, okay. So that's 16.
Yep. There we go. No extra, nothing to hit. Wounding on 3s, HP -1, which ignore. It didn't matter anyway. They were not motivated, so there's 5.
5 wounds.
Yep.
These are 2 ups because you're only damage 1.
Hey,
2. All right. Well, that
nobody was wounded, so
puts the guy down to 1 wound. Okay. We'll attack back. So that's going to be 9 kopeshes. 3, 1 more. We're hitting on no death masks, thankfully. We actually can do stuff now. And 3s. Okay, these are -3, so 6s.
6 of them. 6 of them. All right.
Yep,
Yep. Okay, that's it for the squad.
they are wiped.
Yeah, that was probably stupid, but I feel like that was going to happen to him anyway. All right. Shall we go to the scoring?
Yeah, because I can't fail morale, and there's no morale for me to fail anyway.
Okay, so again, I have 3 for direct assault. Again, I have
3 for stranglehold.
3 for stranglehold.
Yep.
Did not kill a vehicle. And
3 for oath of moment.
3 for oath moment.
And I get 3 for wrath of Magnus.
3 for Wrath of Magnus. Okay.
Okay. Turn 4, 1,000 Suns. We can just go straight in.
Yep.
So I go up to 1 CP.
You go up to 1 CP.
Yep. Because I had 0 before.
Yep.
And now we are going to get 10 primaries. And we need to move. And so we're just going to... I guess I need to move. So we'll be back after the movement. At the end of the 1,000 Suns movement phase, we reposition these Hell Brutes so that they could see over there. And they can see over there. The Exalted Sorcerer is giving them reroll once to hit, and is positioned to score more victory points by psychically interrogating. This Exalted Sorcerer flew in, is holding this objective, and these Terminators moved out. They're looking at probably shooting over there, and then moving and casting a spell to double move and possibly charging that and taking that objective away. Or maybe just going into the middle because we really don't want him to have Oath of Moment. But we'll see. So, Psychic Phase. We're going to start with the victory point one. So, we have 2 characters, that's 6, and a unit, so 7 Kabbalistic Ritual points. We need Psychic Interrogation. That's going to go off on a 7. So, that's 3 more victory points. And then we're going to go over here. This Psyker is going to cast Warp Time on them. So that's a 7. And he's going to Perils with a 12.
Ooh, but it still goes off.
It still goes off. Now he had previously Perils. So he had 4 wounds. And he's going to do D3 to himself. He takes 2 more. And it goes off, so these guys are going to move.
Do you want me to move them up for you?
You know what? I'll just pause the video and move them. To finish off the Psychic Phase, we're going to go from these guys. They're going to cast Smite into that. Yep, he's the closest to the Psyker. So we need a 5. That is a 5. So it's going to do D3. It is 2.
Did you want to do your thing that does 3 plus D3? You have 5 points, right?
No. I kind of want him to be, well, because he can heal himself. And how many victory points will I have on the? This will be the 4th turn that I have siphoned.
12. You'll have 12. I'm marking it down now. So you have 1 more turn.
I could max it, but that means I have to purposely leave your captain alive.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you don't want to do.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to do that. So I think it's fine. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend it to. I'm not going to try to put more.
See if I can ignore. I cannot.
Okay.
So he's down to 3.
Okay. Now I will spend 1 CP
Okay.
to get him to cast an additional spell.
So that takes you to 0.
Yeah, and he's going to cast Doom Bolt onto them.
Okay.
And this one is where I'll add the D3.
How much does that cost?
It costs 4 Kabbalistic Ritual points. So, all right, and it's a Warp Charge 5. Nice. So that would have been a Super Smite. Anyway, so
D3 plus 3, or D3 plus D3.
it's 3 plus D3.
Oh, 3 plus D3.
Yeah,
That's
Doom Bolt is flat 3 and then plus D3. So
Okay.
it's 4 total.
Oh man, I don't like that.
That's exactly what these guys need to die. I need him to not roll any 6s.
I did not roll any 6s.
Okay, so the Sanguinary Guard are toast.
Painful. Very painful. I'm out of units now. Just my characters. Hero Hammer time.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to go into the shooting phase. Just go straight into it. We're going to try to actually destroy this guy with these guys.
Okay.
So we're going into your captain. So we need Soul Reaper Cannon. Everything's going into the captain, not the Sanguinary
Okay.
Priest. Okay. Does he? Oh, you're not minus or
Nope.
anything, right? Okay, yeah.
Not him.
And 3s. 1 at -3, so he's on a 4 up.
Because he's a 1 up to a 4 up.
Well, that's his invulnerable save
Yep.
as well.
Saved it.
He saved it. Okay, and then we've got the missiles. So hitting on 3s
1 hit.
and wounding on 2s. Nope.
Not a wound.
Okay. And then we've got 3 combi bolters.
3 combi bolters.
So 12 shots.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty
That was good. And force.
Force.
Okay, so these are going to be 3 ups for you.
How many is that?
7.
Not the blessed number.
Nope.
3 ups. Oi!
These
He
are only
failed.
damage 1.
Yep, he felled 5 though. That's enough to kill him.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
that makes
annoying.
him feel no pains. Okay, so he has 1 wound left.
He has 1. Okay, that's actually good for me because that means I can charge him without affecting the priest. Yeah, because if I had killed him, then I would have had to charge the priest to get on that objective, and then potentially killed the priest, and that means I'm out 3 victory points from cycling. So, kind of weird anti-synergy going on. Okay, these 2 are going to shoot over there, and we've got our Inferno combi bolters as well. Actually, I'm not sure if this one's in range. 24-inch range from this back one over there.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my last CP on transhuman.
Transhuman. Okay. Do I get a CP back? Because I didn't get one back with the spell. I don't. Okay. Okay. Start here. Over there. D3 shots.
3
shots.
Big 3.
I should have done the... You know what? I'm going to do the combi bolter first if that's
Go ahead.
okay. Sorry. Okay. 2 shots with the combi bolter. 2 hits.
2 hits.
5 to wound. No. Okay. If I could have plinked off that last wound.
Yeah, would have been
Then-
tasty, huh?
Yeah. So, okay. Hitting on 3s. 2. Wounding on 4s.
We have 4s.
Nothing.
Nice.
Okay. We're going to repeat over here. So, combi bolter. 2 hits. Nice. Nice, nice. 2 wounds. This is -2.
-2? No problem. He's dead.
Okay, I killed 1.
And put a wound on it.
Put a wound on another one. That's not going to be super important for the plasma.
Could. Well, no, it's not.
Okay, so the D3 plasma, Hellbrute plasma cannon shots. It is 3 again.
Oh, no! Is their time nigh? Their time is nigh?
I dearly hope so. Okay, so hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Okay, so I've got 2 so far. Or 1, and now that rolled into a 2.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 4s, but re-rolling 1s because he's crazed. 1 wound.
Minus.
It is -3, flat 3 damage. And you rolled a 6. Well, it wasn't meant to be. You've really lucked out on those saves from those guys.
Yeah,
like the whole game, I have not been able to hurt those guys at all. Well, anyway.
Cool. That's me 2. There we go. All right, what's next?
So charge phase. These guys are all going to declare a charge against the chapter master.
Yep. So you're gonna stay an inch away from me, huh?
I will try.
All right.
So I need.
You're within an 8, so you need a.
I just need a 7. I need a 7. I don't have a reroll. I just need a 7 straight up. That is a 9. Okay, so
very nice.
Plenty. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna consolidate. We are objective secured.
I'm gonna heroically intervene.
Okay. I'm not gonna put any attacks onto that priest so that I can siphon him later. Okay, here we go. We get 9 attacks with the Prospering Kopeshes.
9 attacks.
Into the captain.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Okay. So 6 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at -3. So these are 4 ups, and they're 2 damage each.
Oh.
1 goes through. You've got your feel no pain, but you have to roll double 6.
Here we go. Nope, he's dead.
Got him. Okay.
And I don't have any CP left to do anything cool with him, so he's just
Okay. The rest of the attacks are wasted because I declare them all into the chapter
So
master.
he didn't charge, so I don't get Savage Echoes.
Right.
But he does get Shock Assault.
Nope.
So
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because he gets
5?
heroic intervention.
would be nice to have the captain around. And 3s, so 1 wound at -2.
Okay. So this is a damage 2, right? Damage 1.
Damage 1.
Okay, so this is a 3 up then. Saved it.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of Thousand Suns turn 4.
Okay.
So, scoring.
I already scored your psychic interrogation.
Yeah.
You're now on
I don't have engage
2
still.
fronts.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
don't have engage, this has been a surprising one. But I guess you've been pretty mobile yourself. And Wrath of Magnus, I am going to get.
Yeah.
I.
Go ahead and mark it.
You okay? Okay, I'll mark it here.
Because I don't have any. My psyker's dead.
Yeah, and then
So
on
no.
your turn, you're going to get a CP.
And 10.
Puts you at 1 and 10.
BP.
And now you really have to. I don't think you're going to get Stranglehold, or you might get Direct Assault
How can I get direct assault?
if you can hold the middle.
But I'm not going to be able to hold the middle. I can get Oath by not falling back,
That's true.
right? And surviving till the end of the turn, which probably isn't going to happen.
You have 3 units on the board.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not good. So I think what I'm going to have to do is
Got some measuring going on. Plasma Inceptors giving up the corner objective, maybe.
I think they're going to have to go here. He's going to have to go here, and we're going to have to, and then he can heal 1 and bring 1 back for free. And he
That's
can heal
disgusting.
himself.
That's horrible.
And then I can nuke these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next turn you will use those 2 Hellbrutes to finally murder these guys.
You bet. That's
And
definitely going to happen.
Then that's it. I won't have anything left except this thing and that guy. Should he survive? So I think that's the play because I can get. Yeah, I can't. I can't. If one guy gets left alive, I could charge and try and get the middle, but I don't have any objective secured guys, so I'm not sure what a better play is. I could hide these guys and get 2. You know what? I'm gonna have to do some calculations.
Okay.
All right.
We'll come back. So that was much deliberation.
Yep.
Blood Angels, turn 4. This is what we decided on the movement phase.
Okay, so I decided to hide these guys, so they're not even going to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved this back The plan is, here's the plan. He's not falling back, he's staying in combat. He's going to die heroically and deny the enemy a chance to interrogate him.
How suitable.
Which is going to deny Josh 3 points. And then, being back here, you can't move after you deep strike. So what is going to happen is he's going to end up like trying to teleport over here and charge this thing or something, right?
Yeah, we don't know what I'm
We
going
don't
to do.
exactly know what Josh is going to do, but I've worked it out that this is my best chance. Okay. So we've done the movement. Because I went second, so I can just drive this thing back on to get my primaries. Right? At the end of the turn.
Yep.
Okay? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go straight into the shooting phase. This Psyker has miscast twice.
Yep.
So I'm going to shoot him with the whirlwind.
Okay.
2d3 shots. It's the big
shots.
3. Hitting on 3s. It's 1 hit.
1 hit. Wounding on
Wounding
3s.
on 3s. It's 1 wound.
Okay.
It's damage 2.
Strength, yeah. Minus 1. Okay, so this is a 4-up save. And I saved it. Oh, I saved it. That was lucky.
That could have caused all kinds of problems. So, that's it. We're going to go to the fight phase.
Okay.
It's a continuing fight phase, so...
I have to attack first, and you're the only one that... I can't elect not to attack.
Right.
So, my guys have to go in there.
I'm going to use my 3-up...
Oh, you are? You're purposely...
Do I want to do that?
You're going to survive?
Who could psychically... Anyone can psychically interrogate, right?
It has to be one of the characters. So either this one or this one.
Yeah.
It can't... So they can't psychically
Yeah, he's going to have to die. He's going to have to...
So you're not going to pop your 3-up.
I can't... In order for this plan to work, he must sacrifice himself.
The angel sacrifice.
I can't even fight on death because I only have one CP. This is what's happening.
All right, 3s.
It's pretty good.
Okay, and 3s.
Okay.
All right, 5 at minus 3.
5.
Damage 2.
He has a 2-up armor save.
So 5 ups.
So 5 ups. And he's dead.
He is dead. That sucks. So you denied me. Oh, you denied me psychic interrogation.
We're going to see how it works out. I'm not sure if I mathed it out properly, but we're going to find out right now.
Well, we're going to go straight into 1,000 Suns, turn 5. We're going to get 15.
And I got.
On a
I only got 1 for.
Oh yeah, let's.
Did you mark it already?
I haven't marked anything. You might have marked it in your
I did
calculations.
because I was getting 2. I did not. I wasn't. I was making notes over here. So I get 1 for not falling back. That's it.
Okay. All right. And so I get a CP back, and I get 15 primary.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know that I need to do anything. You know what I need to do is I need to get engage, and I need to get Wrath of Magnus.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
So what we're gonna do is we are going to we're gonna move. These guys will move over here. And the idea would be they are going to teleport him over there.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere over there in the corner. And then he can smite and Doombolt and hopefully kill a guy. And that's going to guarantee Wrath of Magnus. So I can just advance here just to ensure the movement. Even with the 1, it should be enough. It's a 6-inch range. So, and then I can just kind of trail these guys back.
6-inch range for
the teleport spell to cast it on someone else.
Oh, it's 6. It's only 6 inches. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. And then that's pretty much it for the movement phase. Now we're gonna go to the psychic phase. We're gonna teleport this guy, and that'll go.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna come, and he'll teleport just over here outside of 9.
Can I Auspex scan him?
You can Auspic scan him. Do you have the CPs to do
I
that?
have 1 CP.
Is that all you need?
I think so. Let me check.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be horrendous. I didn't even think about Auspic scan.
Ah, it's 2 CP.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
I
that
was like,
such
I was like, but it's 2 CP.
such a gotcha moment. All right.
It would have been.
All right, so that's that.
Then I was going to ask you if you wanted to take it back, and you were going to be like, "No, I should know better." And then you,
That's
you
know me so well because that's exactly what I would have done.
That's exactly what happened.
All right, so he's gonna cast smite over here.
Okay.
He needs a 5.
Oh, it's a super smite.
It's a super smite, and it's going to be 1 mortal wound.
Okay,
And
takes another one.
I'll use the thing for the extra
D3?
D3, yeah. So an extra 3, or yeah. And then
One guy with 1 wound.
And then we'll do Doom Bolt. So that needs a 5, and that goes off, and that's flat 3.
Oh, that's it. My plan is in ruins.
Okay, so that guarantees Wrath of Magnus. It's going to guarantee engage on 3 fronts.
Yep.
And that's going to be the end of my turn. So Blood Angels turn 5. Let's just keep it rolling.
Okay. I'm going to drive up here.
You get 5 primary.
I get 5 primary. And that is...
And you get 1 point for Oath of Moment because nothing fell back.
Yep. That's actually, 35. I get 1 point for Oath of Moment. And I'm going to shoot.
Oh yeah, you
So
should
we'll
definitely.
see. I mean, actually, this doesn't even score, does it?
I don't have anything that scores. Do you have anything that scores for killing stuff?
Nope. So that's it. 1 for Oath of Moment.
Okay, so we'll come back once we've tallied everything up and give our final thoughts on the game. All right, well, we ended the game. End of turn 5, the score was 70 to 65,000 suns, not counting the painted bonus. So it would
both fully
been,
painted.
yeah, I know. So it would have been 80 to 75, which is a pretty high scoring game, all things considered. Thoughts on the game? I think my list did almost what it was designed to do. We didn't get engaged as much as I thought. But that kind of goes to my choice of secondaries. I originally didn't want to take Wrath of Magnus. I wanted to take a different one. And I wanted to take Warp or Mutate Landscape. And if I had taken Mutate Landscape and then taken like Retrieve Data, so it would have been Mutate Landscape, Retrieve Data, and then I don't know what else. There would have been another one. I forgot the other one. I had a whole set of 3.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It ended up. I mean, it worked out, but my army's kind of in shambles. Now, this list isn't really designed to be all that killing. You know, it's designed to just be teleport around the board and just have a presence everywhere. I think if I iron it out, I could probably finagle getting engage more engage points. What do you think? Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah. The Hellbrutes are really good. How many points are they?
They're 120 points.
It's a bargain. Damage reduction and invulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
A damage 3 plasma.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge. They're not super hot in close combat. I mean, they're still strength 8 or strength 12.
They're strength 12, damage 3.
Damage 3, but they only get 4 attacks.
5 attacks. But
Was it 4?
It was 5. It was 5.
Oh, meh.
But he whiffed. He
That's true.
majorly whiffed.
It's just
over here.
I mean, I know they're core, so maybe he needed some character support or something. But I'm impressed. Like 3 of those things, you can't really ignore them, you know. And I tried to, because he did have, despite what he said, he was all over the board. He was over on this quarter in the first turn. And in the middle, and of course I needed to be in the middle. I think with the secondaries I chose, you kind of have to design a list around it more. I probably shouldn't have even been on this objective, but that's kind of the way the board. I should have stayed over here and the middle.
Fought over those two and the middle
instead of extending all the way out here.
Okay.
But I guess it didn't really matter. You know, because it's either this way or that way. But I was racking up a lot of secondaries for 3 turns, and then my army, you know, the strength just collapsed. I didn't have enough units to contest the middle anymore, and that was the end of the game, really.
Yep. You don't, like you said previously, you didn't have any units to trade. Like you don't have any throwaway units.
I really don't have any throwaway units. The ones I do have are intercessors, and so they're not like quick enough. I have experimented with Incursors, they're a little bit better at it, just because they can get up, but at the same time you still need something to hold your backfill objectives, and it's just a dilemma because you have to be moving all the time, and because you're a melee army, so you have to be moving, and so you need, I don't know, maybe I should do what other people do and look at single like veteran squads with 2 guys in it, stuff like that people try and use, but or shooting presence, a drop pod with a
Devastator
with the
unit.
Devastators in it, I mean, even once the Devastators are out, the drop pod could be planted right on an objective, and
Those
that
things
has
are
to be
annoying
killed.
to destroy.
It's annoying because it's like shooting a rhino. You don't want to do that.
Right. And they're cheap too. They're like 70 points.
Yeah, they're cheap like a rhino. So, I don't know. It's kind of like it was a good game, I just feel like, it was actually a good matchup for me too, because this is one of the few armies that really doesn't ignore damage too, and it really hurt. Those plasma Inceptors really hurt him.
Yeah.
They took out two full units. They're really devastating. They probably would have took out a third if I didn't try it.
To hide. Yeah. Yep, that's definitely the case. Oh, before we forget, we looked up the teleport spell, the Sorcerer's Facade, and you cannot use it on cavalry, which is what he is. So he wouldn't have been able to teleport using the spell, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he had the Umbralific Crystal Relic, so he could have just chosen himself and teleported that way. So it wouldn't have mattered. Well, that was the game. We hope to see you next time for the next battle report, whenever that is. Have a good one.